Hello everybody and welcome back to Allysair. I am your Dungeon Master, Champion Unit, or Max. I go by he, him pronouns, and as always, I will be your Dungeon Master for the night. I am joined once again by my lovely, wonderful players. We, as a quick thing, just to get it over with, Squid could be here today. We don't know for certain, but they might be. And
Don't bank on it. We miss them though.
We missed them. But we'll get straight into the fucking intros. Krim, introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Krim. I use she, they pronouns, and I play Clary, the Aarakocra rogue, and I woke up like an hour ago.
We did, and you had lasagna, and it
I
was
did.
great. Following on
I
from
made
that,
the
we have the maker of the lasagna, Misty.
Yeah, hello everybody. My name is Misty. You can call me Misty, and I play Nazora, the Archfey Warlock of the party.
Brilliant. Next up, we have the lovely, lovely man himself. It's Tom.
Yeah, I'm here.
I wouldn't go that far.
Oh, bro,
I like Tom.
You
Tom's-
can't even bend over normally.
Bro.
Oh my god.
That's fucked up. And finally, the one, the only, the one that I will always mess with in these intros
God
for
damn
the
it.
next 150 episodes of Allysair.
I'm sorry,
the
we're going on
next
to
1,000
170 or so?
I have no fucking clue. We'll get there when we get there.
God, I hope so.
Yeah, it'd be good. The one, the only, Voldy.
I could not tell which one you're going to say there. You keep getting me. God damn it. I'm surprised I'm not out of small slots. But yes, I am Boldy. I play Clunk, the party's Warforged Druid.
Mm.
I really wish I could cast Silence every now and then. In real life.
Yeah, that'd be funny
On yourself, or
No, on Max.
on everyone.
that's fair. Yeah,
With-
me too.
Without that, you wouldn't have this lovely adventure that I have curated over a year of work now.
I
No,
don't
but
know.
we
It
do
would
like
be-
what
no.
kids
That's what made the
do.
intro.
No, we do like what kids do, and they're like, "Oh, I have magical powers. I'm gonna kill you." Well, actually, no, I dodge. We're gonna do that shit.
I have I cast shield actually.
What joke's on you? I have advantage and roll a crit.
Ah, you son of a bitch.
No, I have double advantage.
You have super advantage.
I love stacking
Um,
advantage rules.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
No.
Anyway. As always, we're going to do our best to upload these on various days out throughout the week, including Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. The same ones it's been for the past several months. I don't know why that sounded so passive aggressive.
So mean.
I know. I'm pissed off. I'm not pissed off. Yeah, we're going to do that. We upload them at 7 p.m. on Spotify and YouTube. Tuesday and Thursday for the Spotify VOD, and Wednesday for the YouTube VOD. It's fucking fun. We do that. If you didn't know, we also uploaded a fucking TikTok last night. Holy shit.
It's fucking lame.
TikTok.
It was shit, but I was there, and I'm very sexy and cool.
I don't know
But
about
as a,
that, man.
Tom, you're supposed to boost my confidence.
I don't
Okay.
know about that, man.
Tom, please, I'm begging you.
On your knees, boy.
But I think it's time to roll the funny, not even funny intro. I fucked up the review, the overview, not the overview, the opening speech. I forgot to go and do a thing.
You can do it. You can still
There
do
you
it.
go.
There's still time.
No, it's not that. It's fine. It's fine. I would have to go and listen to the other episode to do it.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna play the video.
So I
in
can't do
three,
it. I don't have time.
2,
Yeah, go.
1.
Last session, we joined our party at the Church of Arcana, located in the town of Gilvera. Our party were speaking to Pathseeker Keeson, a powerful cleric within the church, searching for help regarding the bracelets that had been placed around Nazora's wrists. Keeson mentioned that while she may not know how to help her, the god of magic, Avtis, may be able to. Preparing a small ritual, Nazora was asked to remove their crown, in order for Keeson to place a small clear gemstone on their forehead. Their vision faded, and upon opening their eyes they found themselves in the Heridian wastelands. A voice emanated from the world, asking what Nazora wants to gain from this experience. After a short conversation, leading to Nazora becoming extremely frustrated, as usual, the vision ended. Upon waking, Nazora stormed out of the room with the rest of the group following. But outside the walls of the church, a group had gathered, 16 people, each wearing black and red robes and orange sandstone masks. One figure stepped forward, their mask adorned with horns, and began to speak. They claimed that they had abused the powers they had been given before the group attacked. The group split, Clary and Asriel taking to the sky, whereas the crowd had split into 3. 2 groups went on the offense, and the third began to head around the corner of the church. As the fight progressed, Mishra began to smell burning gunpowder. As the party landed a strong hit against the leader of this group, they threw a small ball against the ground, which caused smoke to spread rapidly across the battlefield. As the smoke cleared, the party noticed that the attackers had vanished. Collecting themselves and preparing to help with the cleanup, a group of guards came round a corner, led by a man named Captain Regalis. Regalis asked the party to recount their story to the mayor, a dwarven man named Mayor Tilgar. As they spoke, Tilgar offered a payment of 500 gold pieces for any help the party could provide, and potentially more if the party could bring forth a leader. We now join the party as they have just left the mayor's home, having cut the session slightly short because I had to go and throw up. That's the word that I spelt how it sounds, Krim.
Oh,
Yeah, it was FR. FR. I had to throw up.
Throw up.
I had to throw up. Oh, it was a lovely time. But yes, we join everyone kind of just after you have walked out of Captain Regalis's not Captain Regalis's house, Mayor Tilgar's house. Is there anything you would like to do? Is there anywhere you would like to go? Keep in mind you have not had a long rest since last session.
Yeah, but if we eat, we're gonna lose all the evidence.
That is true.
Whatever.
Or is it?
I'm confused.
Ooh.
Okay, so we need to investigate, but, after the attack. But I'm worried if we sleep, take a long rest, then the evidence might have gone.
Okay. Vodi is just having a little bit of issues with their internet. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
I'm stealing all of it.
Yeah, I can. Why would you do that? Give it back.
I want it back! Give it back, you son of a
play
bitch!
without internet, Tom. But yeah, the issue is if we don't rest, then if we get into another scrap, we're not exactly gonna fare too well.
Oh.
I mean, I didn't take too much damage during the last fight, but I wasn't really up close with people.
You can do a short rest if that helps. That's
You
what,
could?
an hour?
That would
I'm down
be
for a
that
short
would be an hour. An hour of time. How much?
I say we can take an hour.
Yeah.
I mean, how much are you willing to lose, and how much are you willing to gain? You know.
I mean, I'm fine. I haven't used any. My abilities aren't really dependent on that.
If I remember correctly, Mishra didn't use a single spell slot during that combat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, how's everyone feeling then? So Mishra's feeling fine.
No.
She doesn't need any resets.
Well-
I don't need any resets.
On a
I'm
scale
not feeling
of
fine with that.
31, I'm feeling a 23.
Hmm.
On a
Yeah,
scale
around
of
the
yeah, meh.
I like that. On a scale of I feel meh. I like it.
Fair enough.
But before anything, because I realized I needed to do something.
Uh-oh.
Okay, well, that's scary.
Oh shit. Okay, Vodi's back. Perfect timing. I'm going to roll a d4.
Whoa.
What's the default?
Yes. Well, I'll tell you.
There's 4 of us.
There's 4 of you.
Whoa.
There is 4 of you. You are
I'm
correct.
stricken by by lightning.
You just missed a little bit of the recap and asking what's going on. You guys are thinking of doing a short rest at the moment, but I needed to roll some things. Number
D8,
3. Oh, Tom,
No.
can you roll me a d8?
No, I'm physically in a 1.
1. Okay.
Uh-oh.
Thank you, Tom.
Ones are
Thank you.
always the best.
You don't get to know what that's for.
Anyway, Clunk, how are you feeling, like, ability-wise? Do we need to go for a short rest, or do you feel like we can do...
I'm willing to short rest if you guys are up for it. I'm not super hurt.
I mean, I don't really need it. I'm fine.
I feel like I could keep going.
If you feel like we can keep going, let's keep going. I just think it'd be smart to take an hour.
When have we ever
Okay,
been smart?
alright.
Let's fucking go.
Well, I was going to say, you guys normally play things pretty safely. Cool. I will keep an eye on these things. Ouch, actually, I have just seen Mishra's health. I've just seen Mishra's health.
That's why I wanted to use a spell slot of multiple.
Yeah, I mean, feel free to. Feel free to.
Yeah, well, I'm doing that.
Just let me know how many you're casting and all of that numbers.
Yeah. Well, Max, what if I don't and just go to full health?
No, I think you're gonna tell me how many spell slots you use and how much healing you get from that spell slot.
I'm doing my Jedi hand wave.
I didn't use a spell slot.
Roll a persuasion, I guess. Against God?
Well, that's a
I
19.
reckon you can do this.
But
Oh, sorry, it's not high enough.
But that's without the plus, so 24.
Yeah, that's still not enough. I'm sorry.
You're
It
crazy.
is DC 49.
99.
Yeah.
I want to
DC
see one
49.
stat sheet.
Yeah.
It's just plus 99 in every stat.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Anyway, yeah, just do how many spell slots you need and how much healing you get. Just let me know how much it is. So if you guys aren't going to take a short rest, what are you gonna do? Where are you gonna go?
I feel like our first job was...
I will put you back on the map screen, by the way.
Oh wait, no, we already went to the church.
You did go to the church.
I
We
went
already-
up 13, Max.
Okay,
We already
That was very
investigated
loud.
the church.
you did do that.
I was just looking at my notes from last session. The church was the center of the attack. The guards took out whoever came in, and like divination was like the center of it.
Divination was the area that seemed to be attacked, or like the focus of the attack.
Yeah.
As far as I remember, there wasn't any particular reason why it was the place that was attacked, but, or at least any that you had discerned, being attacked. You had a bit of a chat with Keeson, wondering, is there any reason? Have you heard of these people? And the answers you got were, I have no idea what reason, and I don't know what they want. I don't know what they wanted. I've never heard of them, either. Were the kind of the takeaways from that conversation. I apologize, I forgot to put that in my notes.
It's all good. I remembered.
Yes.
So
So where would you like to go?
We're still at the church. Maybe. Is there anything like? Could I just roll like a general investigation?
Yes. Yes, you could. Would you be investigating inside or outside? Or both?
Both. Would that be two separate rolls?
I'm gonna say, yeah, that'd be two separate rolls.
Would it?
We'll do inside first and then outside, because you're already inside, so...
Yep. Investigation
with
or
this?
perception.
Because it's an investigation,
Yeah.
it's gonna be investigation.
I wanted to see if I could get that
as much
plus 3.
as much as you could get, as much as you want that bonus, no.
It's all good. Yeah.
Clunk, yes, you can give the help action.
Okay.
Advantage, baby.
Indeed.
Okay, that first one was a 15 total. Next one was a 21 total.
21 total. Inside, you can see that like a number of chairs and stuff have been knocked over. You can see that there was potentially a group inside after kind of like going around. You talk to a couple of the the visitors and things like that, and they kind of say like there were about like 3 or 4 people that broke in and started kind of messing things up and attacking. You also noticed that like one of the windows had been like smashed. It wasn't in the divination room that the window had been smashed. It was the abjuration area, and you can kind of look at it and see that that's the place where it was like an entry point. One of the windows has been smashed, and that room has suffered a decent amount of damage. Kind of looking around, you see that it was kind of like a training room, I guess would be the best way of describing it. There were like a number of like mannequins and targets and things like that, where people had been practicing spells and things like that. But you can see that one of the windows kind of towards the end of the room is smashed open. There's like a little rock on the ground nearby.
Is the rock okay?
Yeah. I mean, do you want to roll a medicine check on the rock?
No, because I don't want to go find my medicine stat. But is the rock okay? Or is it a cursory glance?
What's your intelligence?
8.
It would be a -1. There you go. There's your medicine stat.
Okay.
It's a -1.
Making me do this, I can't.
Unless you're proficient in medicine, which I don't think Azora is.
I don't think I would do.
Yeah. So let's just operate with the -1.
-1. Okay. 5. Oh, I am proficient in medicine.
Oh.
Okay.
So it's a plus
10.
10.
Yeah, I got a +4.
Okay. It's a 10. With a 10, it's a rock.
Holy shit.
You know, you notice that there's a little bit of a chip on it, but it's not alive and it's a rock.
This might be too much for me.
The rock's
I
okay.
know,
it's
I'm sorry.
fine.
I'm
Should
sorry.
I take a look at it?
If you
Clunk,
would.
Clunk, if you would like to, would you like to make a medicine check on the rock? You know what?
Why?
I would, you know what? I'll give you advantage, Clunk.
I already have a +6. I don't think I need the advantage, but I'll take it.
It's okay. It's okay.
The first roll is a 24 total. And the second one
24?
was... Yeah.
24? Oh, Clunk, you look down at it, you kind of like, you turn it over, you have a look, and you actually notice it's a little stone spirit.
Is
Poor
it
guy.
okay?
Yeah. He's kind of like, it's kind of like grabbing its head in pain, kind of like it's like
Oh, it's got a
nursing a bump on its
headache.
head.
I know, poor
Um,
guy.
Oh, help
Yeah.
him!
I don't have mending.
I mean,
Now we
with
need
the
to
24
hyperfixate
medicine,
on this one insignificant thing that Max has now said that is now canon, so that we can divert the story as much in the favor of this.
well, I mean,
as possible.
I have made it fully aware that Clunk knows spirits. That Clunk has already seen a spirit, a nature spirit, in the earlier part of the campaign. So Clunk, yeah, you've got like this little stone spirit. With a 24 in medicine, you know you don't even need to cast mending. You kind of patch it up. You know that. Yeah, you give it a little bit of magic to feed on, and it can go like num 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 num, and then fix itself up. I mean, with a 24 in magic, yeah, with a 24 in medicine, Clunk. I mean, this little stone spirit seems pretty happy that you helped it. Would you like to adopt the little stone spirit?
You know what?
Can
I
we
will.
keep him?
Yeah!
Yeah.
You
What's
get
his
to
name?
name him as well.
I'm gonna name him Jimmy.
Jimmy.
Oh
I know
my
that
god!
reference. I
It's
know
come
that
full
reference.
circle!
Yeah.
He's
Jimmy
invaded
kinda
another
like-
campaign.
You kind of like Jimmy clambers up. He's like,
Bro,
That did
we
not
did
come
not
through.
hear
That was
a
the
word
most
of
horrendous
that.
microwave noise ever.
That was terrible.
okay. I tried to do the B-Man Jimmy voice, but Discord did not seem to enjoy that.
It sounded
But-
more like Toad, I think, the Jimmy voice.
Yeah.
No. Anyway, yeah, you have acquired a little Jimmy. Thank you, Craig. Thank you.
You're
Um,
welcome.
But yes, you have acquired a Jimmy.
Let's
And I will
go.
figure that out later on what
Gonna
to
add
give
him
you
to my-
as
I'm just
as
gonna
that.
add him to my inventory for now.
Add him to your inventory.
Custom item, Jimmy.
Fuck
Are
it,
you gonna get
okay.
in trouble with the police later for stealing an object from a crime scene?
No,
Bro, that's
No,
gonna be
it's just
contraband
D&D.
somewhere. Have you got anything on you that's illegal? Like, I got this rock. Can you take a look? I'm gonna
Well,
have to take this.
A sentient being.
exactly. It's not an object for a crime. It's a sentient being that was
Yeah, so he
forced
might be
to-
taken in for questioning.
You might need like a
Yeah, and
visa
that's
or
what-
some shit.
That could be what Clunk's about to do. Clunk, are you gonna question the stone spirit?
I'll just ask him some
Who
basic
very
questions.
clearly is
Yeah.
concussed.
What do you ask him?
I'm just gonna ask if he noticed some weird people coming in causing trouble.
Yes, I did notice them. They threw me through the window.
No, they threw some was a window smasher. Poor guy.
Yeah. I bumped my head.
Oh.
Did they pick you up off the ground or did they bring you from somewhere else?
They picked me off the ground.
Meanies.
Yeah. And he kind of like spits on the ground and a little pebble drops out.
I love
Like it's like a bit of gravel.
So basically, infinite money glitch.
No.
That's what I'm saying.
We're not abusing Jimmy to make infinite pebble money.
Well,
Yes, just feed him something he doesn't like and just watch the gravel come.
exactly. But spirits don't eat,
I mean, you don't actually.
I assume.
Clunk would know. I don't think Mishra would know.
Well, it's an
but some-
assumption.
Yeah, some spirits do eat. It's kind of a preference thing. They don't gain anything from eating, but it's like a case of like some are like they like the feeling kind of thing.
Like
you
crystal
would find
gems.
like well, kind of, yeah. Like typically Clunk would know things like the because like nature spirits aren't just like a rock or a tree or a grass or things like that. It's kind of like concepts as well, so like death and bones and blood and things like that.
Mental as fuck. Can I have
like-
a blood spirit, please?
Maybe later.
Yeah.
So like the ones like blood and death and bone would tend to eat because it's something that they enjoy. Anyway, that's a lot of talk on the spirits that you haven't kind of got to yet.
Do I see anything
Clara,
else?
do you want to do it?
inside?
I mean, not inside.
Okay.
Would you like to look outside?
Yeah, Clunk, you helping me again? Are you focused on Jimmy?
I'm gonna help you.
Okay.
Yeah. And because of Jimmy, you get double. No, you're not getting double.
Well, that
advantage,
first
you just get
roll
single.
was a what was it? Maths. That's a dirty 20 for the first one, and a 16
Yep.
for the second one.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
Fine. I just need to let B-Man know that Jimmy made it into the campaign.
B-Man's gonna be so happy.
Yeah. So stupid. Dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
Outside the campaign. Yeah, you kind of look around. You see in the abjuration area that one of the windows is fucked up and smashed. You can see that the glass was broken into the inside, not the outside. You kind of you have a bit of a look around. You see that there is an area has been kind of cordoned off, with rope and things like that, and there's a couple guards standing by. I imagine Clara just kind of shows them the writ that Tilgar gave to them. And
I'm
it's hey, can I
showing
just
them
have
my badge.
Yeah, you have a look around, and you can see that there are 4 or 5 barrels of this fine black powder outside the divination area. You can see that there is a cord, a little bit of rope, kind of picture like a barrel, a little bit of rope. Kind of obviously that bit of rope was on fire, and you can tell that if that had reached it, kaboom, something bad would have happened. It looks like the kind of fire was stamped out. You can see a little ashen footprint next to the rope, where you kind of assume that one of the guards, and talking with the guards about what they see, that one of the guards is yeah, I had to stamp it out quickly, just so it didn't blow up the church.
Did all this gunpowder just appear, or was it brought in type thing? Do we know that?
From what we can tell, whoever it is brought it themselves. Normally, you wouldn't really keep gunpowder next to a church, as
Why?
well, normally gunpowder is used to blow things up and cause a lot of damage, and you wouldn't want to keep that next to a place of worship. If you say why, I
See.
will slap you. That was
Oh,
Max,
no,
not the
that's
GM.
fair enough.
Sorry. I didn't know if that was going to be a Misty thing where, like, why every time I explain something.
Hey man, the
Um,
Zora's curious.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah, you speak to these two guards. One of them is kind of like a dwarven man, kind of like big beard, classic dwarven appearance. What's his fucking name from Lord of the Rings?
No
Gimli?
fucking clue.
Gimli.
Close enough.
I think it's Gimli. I
Yeah.
don't know. Anyway, and the other one's like a human man, kind of just boring. Looks a bit older, salt and pepper hair kind of thing.
And where were you at the time of the attack?
I was attacking the robed figures. Why do you think we're standing here keeping guard?
Yeah, did you notice anything about these cloaked figures?
Not massively. We were diverting our attention between the attackers as well as the gunpowder. We had to split our forces in order to attend to both tasks.
Good job.
Thank you?
Appropriate
Kind of
response.
shoots you an inquisitive look of like, that. I don't know if that was the right response.
Listen, my head's all over the place at the minute. I'm trying to investigate this thing and I'm turning up nothing.
The guard kind of looks at you. Where were you at the scene of the incident?
Well, I was actually in front of the church, fending off the majority of the attackers that were trying to infiltrate.
He kind of takes out a notepad and is like, okay, glad we're on the same page.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think it was a dirty 20 and a 20, was it a 24?
It wouldn't have been a
think-
24. I lied to you.
Like, you son of a bitch.
It was an accident.
What would it have been?
It would
what
have
would it have
been 19. It would have been 19. Because
90 crit! No, that's fine.
I
How can I trust
accidentally
what you say?
used my investigation because I'm an idiot. Not my investigation, my perception because I'm an idiot.
I was going to say investigation was the one I asked
Yeah,
for.
I used perception because I'm stupid and didn't
That's
realize.
alright, that's alright.
You're not
I-
stupid.
I will own
You
up
would
to
have
my
gotten the-
mistakes.
Yes,
You would have gotten the
also.
same thing regardless. But yeah, I mean, with those kind of two things, those two slight investigations, as well as talking to Keeson, you guys would have. I think it's safe to say you got as much out of this place as you can. Yeah. You don't massively have any information on motive or who or anything like that. So.
It's very true. Well, the other places to
Yeah.
investigate are the forge and the stores and the chains.
We're not on to
I mean,
ask,
there
did we talk to the head of divination yet?
We did,
Yes, you did. Yes.
Yeah, cool.
yeah.
I mean, the other thing.
we
is-
asked them if they recognized the name the Hellfire Court, and no one did.
Yeah, the other thing to say is, just because, like, you know, I mentioned in passing last time that, you know, the forge and stuff like that, and the stores and the chains, doesn't mean you have to just go to those places.
Well, no,
You
but
guys
they're a
do have
sense of
access to the map.
direction.
Yeah, I mean, like, you've also got, like, the gold mouth, you've got the shifting sands, things like that. The roots are other places that you could check out.
Bro was begging us to explore.
Yes. Yes, I am. I spent a lot of time working on this place. I like this one.
What
This is
are
one of my...
the roots?
The roots are kind of like the farmlands. They're kind of if you picture Gilvera as kind of like as a circle, all right? Eddie, this is gonna. So, in the circle in the middle is the main town, which is the stone formation that everything is built on. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Outside circle, you've got like the roots, okay, and the roots are like farmlands. Like you kind of like I will canonize this in the sense of like you've spoken to a guard about this kind of shit. And the guard's kind of explaining it all. Kind of the outside area is the roots, which is kind of like the farmlands where like livestock and stuff is kept. A lot of the kind of produce and stuff is grown underground because sometimes it's too warm outside on the surface because it's kind of like a deserty area. There is the shifting sands is kind of like the area surrounding the roots. So it's kind of like that's like more lit like what's the word? That's more like kind of standard sand desert kind of thing. The reason it's called the shifting sands is there are these creatures called the Arvon out there, which are kind of predominantly tunneling based creatures where they dig around under the sand and stuff like that. So you can see like the sand moving and things like that. There's also the Goldmouth, which is kind of like the Goldmouth is kind of like the mine area of the town, which is kind of built into the base of the stone structure. Yeah.
I kind of want to check out the Goldmouth because I feel that could be a motive if they've mined something.
Yeah. Goldmouth.
Do we want to head there now, or do we want to head elsewhere?
I mean, basically, at the moment, you guys are on the top of the stone formation because that's where the church is. If you go down, you'd be able to visit places like the forge and the shops and stuff like that, and then continue going down and reach the bottom where the Goldmouth is. Just as a point.
Couldn't hurt.
Yeah, we'll go in the line.
Yeah, we'll go on a funny quest. Woohoo! Okay, I need to get some of my notes.
Money.
Okay.
Money.
So, where would you guys like to go? Would you like to go to the forge first, or the stores?
Which is closer? Are they both equal distance, or?
Essentially, yeah. I mean, it's one of those ones where it won't really take any longer to get to either, and then elsewhere, kind of shit.
What time of day is it?
It would be about like 1 or 2 p.m. because you guys woke up in the morning because you had stayed the night in the inn. Woke up in the morning, went to the church, fucked around in the church for a bit, had the fight, fucked around at Mayor Tilgar's house for a bit, went back to the church. Yeah, so about 1 or 2 p.m.
Okay, I'm gonna say go to the stores first, because then it'll be cooler outside, so when you come out of the forge later, it won't be overwhelming.
Yeah.
Be able to cool down.
Ooh. Logic. I wasn't expecting that.
Cool thinking.
I wasn't genuinely. That was more effort thinking than I thought. Not to sound mean, I just didn't expect you guys to put that much thought into like the logistics of the desert and shit.
Sleep with an eye open tonight, Max.
Well, no, because you smelly. Anyway, so you're gonna go to the stores, huh?
Yeah.
I'm on thin ice at the moment.
Bro's
I'm gonna
treading
pour myself a glass
carefully.
of. I'm gonna pour myself a glass of Coke real quick. Yeah, I mean, so like you guys kind of look around in the stores. A lot of them are just kind of like general stores. There is a bakery, Krim.
Yeah.
Don't worry, there is a bakery. This one is not ran by your mother.
Man, it would have
this
been really
one
funny.
That would have been quite
Like
funny.
a Nurse Joy
Was it like
moment.
yeah, Nurse
Whose
Joy.
mother is it run by?
Yeah, which
It's
one?
your aunt. It's your aunt, Krim.
Oh.
Who looks conveniently identical to your mother.
Yes. As you kind of like look around, you can see like it's a kind of like a man. A man is running the bakery. A human man. He's bald. He wears glasses. He's got a little bit of a belly. Yeah. That's the details that you need for that. Just to, the bakery's. I don't know. I can't think of a bakery name off the top of my head. It's like the Hidden Jewel or something like that. There you go. We'll go with that.
Woo.
What?
Oh no, woo for the name. Don't worry about
Oh,
it.
thank you. This is the support I need. Krim's got my back.
Bro, I just make random noises.
Yeah, so does Misty.
I got your front.
Oh, we're live!
Oh. Okay. Guys, I'm sorry, we've got to cut the stream short today.
What the
My God.
Sorry, I'm in a happy mood today.
That's
I've
fair.
I've missed
Happy moods
doing
are good
D&D.
moods.
Yeah. As you're looking around, you also see that there's a general store which is referred to as the Lynx, which is like the links of a chain, not the Lynx as in the brand of deodorant, which is awful.
True.
Okay.
Is a brand
I
of
said
deodorant
it.
called that?
Yep.
I wonder it sucks.
Yep.
Our
It's
Lynx
awful.
is your axe. It's the
Yeah.
same brand, it's just different name in different places.
Yeah.
Bro, fuck Lynx Africa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then there's like
The worst one.
It is pretty bad. I don't like it.
Grim, hold up.
No!
Can't just say
No!
You know what? We'll save it for the break. That's going to be our break fight today.
Yeah, Grim
but yeah,
saying
you-
something about Africa that's
No!
Ah.
That's not what I said!
Anyway.
you did.
Fuck you guys.
Anyway, yes, there's the general store which is called the Lynx, Links, not Lynx as in Lynx. You kind of see like a dwarven woman walking around in that store.
What's she doing there?
She's kind of like she is kind of like organizing shelves and things like that. It seems that one of the shelves is a little bit too high, and she's had to like. You see her kind of like sulking for a minute before kind of like reluctantly bringing out like a step ladder.
That's me!
So she can put.
Grim,
Yeah.
it's you!
Literally me!
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, it's up to you guys where you want to go first.
Oh, I'll pop in the general store.
Yeah, you kind of enter the general store. It's like a circular kind of store. It's like two. Like, I kind of describe them as like bird cages kind of
I'm home!
style, if that makes sense. But it's like kind of two bird cages like stuck next to each other with like little bridges and stuff. I did hear that joke, by the way. I was mid description stuff.
Thank you.
Yeah. You see that there's like it's like two bird cages with like a little bridge in between them. One of them you kind of assume is probably where this woman sleeps, not the store. But yeah, like you kind of like pop your head in, yeah.
Hello.
Hello, how you
You
doing?
considered that this architecture is problematic?
Have you considered these nuts?
Oh shit, I didn't consider that actually. Continue.
Yeah,
Get wrecked.
Misty.
Teehee.
We're just investigating the attack.
The attack?
Were you not attacked?
No, I can't say that I was. What's happened?
So probably about an hour ago, maybe a little bit more.
About like 45 minutes, roughly.
Mainly the Church of Arcana was attacked by a robed masked group called the Hellfire Court.
Oh.
I'll do an insight check to see if she like shows any signs of recognition at that name.
Yeah, good. Go for it. Go for it.
Oh, natural 20! Holy
Yeah!
Oh my god, the most successful Misty has ever been.
shit. You know why
Misty,
it
you're not
is?
allowed to roll for the rest of the
Why
session.
is it?
It's
In
never gonna
game
happen
and
again.
IRL.
It's because I changed dice.
Do you know what I
Got a
find really
little
funny?
motherfucker
Just
done in dice jail permanently.
can I just before we continue? So the other day we were recording TikTok videos. I used the dice that Misty was uses for Nazora. I rolled four
always
natural
fail me.
20s. 4 natural 20s, like pretty much
Almost
back to back.
consecutively.
They weren't
Yeah.
back to back. There was like one roll in
It was like-
between.
Yeah, it was like I did like 5 rolls and 4 of them were nat 20s.
Misty,
And
you
it is
get a
the
better
most-
arm.
Yeah, it's the most
How's
successful
that?
I have ever seen those dice, and it's funny because I bought those dice.
Anyway, did she recognize it? I don't know why it's so good.
Um,
20.
Nat 20. What was the total?
22.
Doesn't seem to recognize the name.
Damn it.
Yeah.
What if it
Um,
was 23?
if it was a 23, they still wouldn't have recognized it.
Would be funny.
It would have been really funny.
Yeah, now I know.
Oh dear, I hadn't heard.
So it's not hit this area at all?
As far as I know, I don't think anyone has been attacked here.
That's good to hear, but doesn't...
I mean, before anything, do you... I don't recognize you. Are you supposed to be doing this, or is this just kind of helping out?
We're
It's
travelers
mercenary work.
who was caught in the center of the attack and now been hired to do the work. I show her the paperwork.
He kind of like casts her eyes over it and looks and sees the very elegant signature that Mayor Tilgar has done and things like that. Oh, okay. If you're working with Mr. Tilgar, then that should be fine.
Sorry, we didn't actually introduce ourselves before asking questions. I apologize for that.
It's okay. I
don't.
was... Well...
Nizora didn't say that. That was me. Sorry.
My name is Evelyn Vedora. Just as a little bit of a description, because I didn't do a lot of description on the woman. Kind of dark brown hair. You can see that like the sides have kind of been shaved, but there's like it's kind of like a mohawk, but it's like a big braid going down the
Wood.
like. Kind of like a big braid going down the middle instead of like a mohawk, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
She's quite curvy.
Ooh!
Incredible.
Yeah.
Tell me more.
I mean, I was about to. She doesn't like. She isn't like muscular, but she still seems to be like quite strong. Like kind of like picking up like quite like large barrels and stuff like that without seemingly much issue. But yeah.
Absolutely.
Follow-up question: is she single?
I mean,
Of course, that'd be the question.
Have you asked?
I won't be doing that. Nizora.
Put
doesn't
your
have
money
any
where your
interest.
mouth is, bitch.
Man.
Yeah, she kind of looks at him and is like, my name is Evelyn Vedora. I own this business, The Links, and I would be happy to help out where I can, but I honestly don't know a lot.
Can you think of any reason someone might have some sense of animosity towards the divination church?
She kind of thinks for a second. I'm gonna roll something. That was a hefty dice.
Rocky's looking real stupid right now.
Well, it's nothing new. Evelyn kind of looks like, you know, she's kind of like I was gonna say scratches her beard, but yeah. Yeah. You kind of like, she kind of like the mohawk ponytail kind of thing. She kind of like pulls it round to her front, like kind of like strokes it. I can't think of anything that would be an issue. This is really, I think, the first attack on this village that I know of.
Would anyone in the town have any sort of hostility towards it? I'm not implying it was an inside job. But if information was leaked or anything, maybe someone could help them
say
get
in a certain document.
No, Max. No, we're not going that deep into the tunnels.
Sorry.
It was on the list, Evelyn.
Evelyn kind of looks around and is like, not that I can think of. I don't really talk to many people outside of the forge. I only really speak to my brother, but, I'm a little bit nervous, but I need to do this to pay the bills and things like that, so, I can't really think of any reason why. I mean, I can't think of any reason if anyone in the village would do that. Sorry I couldn't be much help.
No. You've been more than enough.
I will also just say, for the sake of it, you're 22. Was it 22 in insight, Nazora?
Yeah.
That kind of just applies to this whole thing, and then also with Clary's passive 18 insight, Mishra's passive 16 insight, Clunk's
Nothing
not
gets
Clunk's 14.
past us.
So
Yeah,
was
no,
there
I-
even a
this-
reason for me to roll in at 20 just now? Is that what you're
No,
saying
no,
to
no,
me?
no,
Are you
Misty,
saying
there
I'm
was.
useless?
No, Misty, the nat 20
No, no, no,
served us
no. Misty.
perfectly.
You hate
Misty,
me. You hate
Misty.
me.
The reason I'm specifying for the sake of it is because it's an extra source of confirmation and things like that.
Okay.
The nat 20 is an active check where you are doing things like studying the body language as the fact that you were looking at her to see if she recognized the name Hellfire Court. That's like actively like going like, I'm going to study this person, which is why that's a very good thing to do. There will be times where, like, because Clary has such a high passive insight, like, that's kind of stuff that I think Clary would pick up on as well.
Max, I was joking when I was being.
I
a dick.
got
You don't have to
worried.
explain
Okay,
yourself
I
so
got
thoroughly,
worried.
okay? You're
Okay.
safe here.
No, I'm
No.
not. No, I'm not.
Rocky just
You
keeps
punched me in my
stretching.
sleep.
You just keep stretching.
Anyway, with those passive stats and shit. Yes, you guys all know things are okay. This woman seems to have no clue what's going on. She does kind of look at you and is like, I mean, if you're needing to, I do also sell things if you'd be interested, stuff like that. If you need to buy anything, just
It'll
come back.
definitely be something we take a look at later on. Thank you.
Okay. You might be able to speak to my brother. He operates the forge of the town. His name is Calmon Valdora.
Is he a fucking Digimon?
No, he's a dwarf. He's a dwarven man. I, honest to God, thought the joke was going to be, is he a salmon? But
What?
yeah. Well, his name's Calmon.
No, what?
Kalmon. And then
Okay,
salmon.
Well, Max, when you say words, I don't automatically know how they're spelt.
Well, you should.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. What would you guys like to do?
Well, then we'll go to the forge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Strike while
Ooh.
the iron is hot, if you will.
Why would you do that? That's mean.
That's how you forge things.
No, have you been to a
Beaten
forge,
into
Krim?
submission.
No, but I hyperfixated
Do you
on
know-
it on YouTube for a little bit.
I feel that.
Ah. Forging is fun. I want to do it again at some point. But yeah, you kind of make your way out of the store. And you kind of like head, because like the store is located in the chains, and the chains are the big hanging buildings underneath the stone formation. Kind of like crossing over like various bridges and shit. You head over to a forge which is referred to as the Heart of Steel. Outside you see a dwarven man. He stands at about 5'2". He's got grey hair. It's kind of got like white hair. He's got that kind of like where his head is bald, but he's got like hair growing round the side, kind of thing.
Yeah, like the monk, like kind of like stereotypical like Christian monk, but in like Robin Hood.
I guess, but like not as organized, kind of like.
Okay.
It's like basically his hairline has receded so far back, it looks like he's,
Bro needs
he's
to
kind
comb
of,
over. I get what you're saying. Okay.
yeah, kind of, he's quite tall for a dwarf. He stands at about 5'2", and he is also quite muscular. He looks maybe like 45, 50, in terms of age. You can see like the wrinkles of like kind of age kind of like setting in and things like that. Yeah. He kind of like looks over at you guys, before kind of like getting back to work. Yeah. He isn't wearing a shirt. because it's a forge and it's quite warm.
Ooh. No,
He's got
I'm
like
not
sweat rolling
interested.
down his chest,
Ew.
standing next to a fire.
Well,
You
Barry, you're not gonna take the lead?
free for a minute?
Kind of like, just like casts an eye at you and is like, yeah, what do you want?
We're on a job for the mayor doing some investigating on a attack. I have the paperwork here if you want to see it.
He kind of like walks over, has a quick read, kind of goes back, and is like, yep. How can I help?
There was very recently an attack at the Church of Arcana. Just gathering witness statements. Probably, I mean, we heard from your sister that there was nothing around here, but I want to know if you know anything.
As far as I know, wasn't anything I've seen. Didn't really hear much. Working in a forge, yeah. Well, there's a lot of noise and whatnot.
What do you make here? Weaponry or armor or?
What?
Whatever's needed, really. I make weapons for the guards. I make weapons for travelers, and I also just do odd jobs where people need metal. Fixing pickaxe heads, that kind of thing.
Any suspicious people come through? Anyone who looks shifty or uncertain?
Not really. You folks are the strangest ones I've seen all day.
I'll take that as a
I
compliment.
will take this compliment.
Yeah!
There's no other better way to take it. I don't
There it
think.
goes.
Mm.
Do you know if anybody with any amount of animosity towards the church, specifically the divination aspect?
Can't say for certain. Think.
But you have idea?
I can't think of anyone who's got any issue with divination. I'm not too brushed up on magic, but which one's divination again? He kind of like scratches his beard and things like that.
Think
Like
that's-
knowing things.
Yeah.
That today.
Yeah. Can't say I know anyone who's that. Haven't seen anyone either.
I see.
With my passive insight, anything? Max? Hello? Oh,
Oh, he's muted.
he's gone.
Here you go.
He's gone.
Hey.
The dog. came in.
With no, it wasn't that. Sorry,
Nah, the dog's over
like
here.
I felt a sneeze coming on, and I wanted to mute just in case because the last time I sneezed, I just shattered something. Last time I sneezed on a call, Roops has sent a clip of it to me, and it sounded like I had fucking like smashed my microphone. No. So no. With your passive perception, it doesn't seem like he's lying or anything.
Okay.
Okay. And do you recognize? I turn to Clary and I'm just like, do we want to show the thing?
I mean,
Can I
you
start a
know,
psychic
and-
link?
Okay, I mean, you know what you gotta do. You gotta
I-
do those whoop whoops
I
and
gotta
the
roll.
dice and
I gotta
the whatnot
roll
and
my
who.
d6.
Yeah,
So I have
how long
6
does it last?
hours, and I choose
damn.
Nazora and Clunk.
So valid. Fuck you, Mishra. You know,
Yeah,
the
fair.
bronze medallion. If he recognizes. If
Oh,
man
shit,
works
I
with
forgot we
metal all
had
day,
that.
He may know something about.
I forgot we had that.
If that is so did I was
waiting.
checking my notes.
I was waiting for you guys to bust this shit out.
You know what? Yeah. I turned to him. You don't happen to recognize this by any chance? And I hold out the medallion.
Kind of looks at it, and like holds out his hand to take it.
I pass
Do you
it
give
to
it-
him. We could always kick his ass. It's fine.
Yeah, he kind of looks at it and he's like, no, can't say seen it before. Whoever made it, shoddy work. I could do much better than this. Kind of hands it back to you.
Okay, so the medallion was not well made. So would you
It's kind of
say
like
that?
Special about the metal.
Kind of holds out his hand again for the medallion.
I pass it back.
Kind of like licks it, you know.
Oh,
mm,
yeah, fair
And
enough. I
yet-
mean, I know I do the same.
made from brass.
Brass.
Nothing odd about it, but I mean, it could do with a clean. Dust and shit on it, so
Somebody shit on it? Yeah.
no.
Clara casually just wipes her hand against her pants.
Clary, did you shit on it?
No! It's not white, is it?
Harry, we talked about
My shit is
no.
white!
Have we discussed this before? I
Clary's a
we
bird!
discussed
They
Clary's
shit
shat
white,
before.
bro!
I know. Don't burst.
Yeah, I
like,
mean, it comes out of.
pee and
Yeah.
yeah at
Yeah.
the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, it comes out Kalika is usually like guano. Well, at least that's what bat stuff is, I guess. It's
That's
similar.
my favorite dipping sauce, queso. Um,
Ew.
Guano, dumbass! What the fuck?
I know, that's why it said queso instead.
I thought you were just
They didn't
saying
want
that because it's white.
It does also sound vaguely similar. Vaguely. Don't put me on blast. Don't care.
What if we do?
Then Clunk takes 4d8 of psychic damage.
No.
Dies.
So, would you say the person who made this knew what they were doing?
Absolutely not. It's impressive for the quality it is. It looks like whoever made it was a beginner. But terms like that and things are quite impressive. Because visually it's like a skull, horns kind of made to look like fire, things like that. Just as a visual reminder. Yippee. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, aside from that, I don't know how much help I can be.
Well, thank you very much. If we have any more questions, we will be back, and might be back to look at, your stock.
Yeah, you can see like a number of like weapons and stuff like that are kind of against the wall. And that. But yeah, I'd say now it's about like maybe 3 p.m. just because like traveling through places, having bits of chats and things like that. I imagine you're kind of like also stopping and talking to some people every now and again, just double checking things like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So what would you like to do now?
Work our
Is
way
there
to the
a place
mines?
that's- Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
I don't really
Okay.
want to work on the way there, though. Can we just walk?
Sure.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba.
We can, just for you.
Thank you.
Yeah, you guys kind of make your way down to the base of the stone structure, climbing up the stairs that you walked up, climbing down the stairs, sorry, that you walked up last night. At the bottom, you kind of see, like, you didn't really see it last night because it was, like, dark and shit like that. But you see a kind of, like, a cave entrance. Fairly quickly, you realize why it's called the Gold Mouth. You can see that there are like a number of like stalagmites and stalactites, like at the entrance, kind of making it look like a big toothy mole. Kind of,
That's
kind of-
awesome.
it is. I know. That's why I made it. It's my favorite thing to do when you guys say shit. I just fucking love it. Yeah, I know. I did great.
I did that.
I did.
You
I
get that
fucking,
from me.
I fucking killed it. I know. That's the wrong bit of music. I needed to change the music. Oh, changing the music. Ooh, there goes the ball.
Fancy.
Here it comes. The music. Yeah, you guys kind of like make your way to the mines. This large toothy mole. You can see that they've like carved like eye holes above it as well, just to really hammer in that face kind of look. Yeah. Yeah. What would you like to go in? Would you like to kind of potter around the outside? You know.
Is it safe to go in? I mean, like, are there any regulations here? Are there any warning signs?
It's probably
There's no
fine.
warning signs. No warning signs.
Okay. Fine then.
I'm willing to
Okay,
trust
fuck
these
it.
people.
Can I have just a quick glance outside, see if there's anything out to me?
Well, outside of the mine.
Yeah.
You see like a number of like storage crates and things like that. There's like
Nothing
bags full of
sus?
like rock. I mean, nothing sus that you can see. Looks like a pretty standard mine kind of thing. Lots of bags of rocks and things like that. You see like a couple carts and things like that loaded up with like rocks and coal and ore and things like that. There's like a little like a horse is kind of like tied to one of the carts and it's like, you can kind of imagine that someone's about to head out and do their kind of their investigation and things like that.
Wait, someone's heading out?
Like they're inside the mine at the moment, but like, or like, they're not here at the moment. The horse is here. It's tied up to the cart.
The horse
But
is
like,
here.
you can, the horse. I didn't. Peter, the horse is here. You you can see that the horse is ready to go, but there's like not a driver nearby. I don't know what's the fucking word. Rider. There you go.
Okay, well, I guess we go in. Sure.
Yeah.
Going
Sorry, I had
in.
to have a bit of a sip of my drink.
I'm
Yeah, you
in.
kind of make your way in. If you guys make your way in, you can see like, there's this big entrance, and I think it's time. Krim, can you go to roll 20?
Oh.
Ooh.
Oh, there's a map.
Ooh. There is. So, as it says in the bottom
Ooh, I like
left-hand
it.
corner, each square is about 50 foot.
Oh my
Okay.
god.
This is a big fucking mine. Okay? Right? Like, you can see that these, like the mine carts are tiny. I had to do this. It was a pain in my ass.
Guys, I think Max is really happy we went to the mine.
I did this
I
today.
think we should leave immediately.
If Nazora leaves, they leave the campaign. No. Yeah, I mean, like, you guys kind of, like, you can see, like, a couple of, like, miners, and by miners, I mean ER, not OR.
I almost made the joke.
It's why I jumped in and made that clear before you said anything. You can see, like, a minecart is kind of like lazily kind of like drifting down the tracks ahead of you. You kind of hear like the rumbling and the tumbling of like rocks and things like that. The occasional like chipping of stone. There's like a couple of, miners, ER, in the room with you guys. They kind of just like look at you. They kind of shoot you like a weird look, but they kind of leave you about your business.
They don't question it. They're like, these guys aren't wearing hard hats. But that's
I mean, they
okay.
don't have hard hats either.
This place
Why
is
would-
a fucking ocean nightmare.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
Well,
what do you guys want to do?
I mean, do you want to ask these people anything, or do we just want to go in?
I mean, we could ask them if they've heard anything about the attack.
Yeah, sure. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Hello.
You guys got... Alright?
What the fuck?
Can I help you?
Sorry, I gotta get this man. Get the fuck off him.
Whoa.
Sorry, the cats keep attacking each other at the moment. And by the each other, I mean Rocky
It's
keeps
just
attacking
Rocky.
his sister because he's a dick.
Penis, I've got him right now.
Yeah.
You're staying with me, mister. You're in trouble.
Do you know anything about the attack on the church earlier today?
There was an attack?
No, that answers this question. We have been sent by the mayor to do some investigations around the town, see if we can find anything out. Do you know anybody who would have a sort of animosity towards the church, specifically divination?
No, I can't think of anyone. I mean, a lot of us just like the church. We can't think of anyone who doesn't. It's kind of a important part of the town.
I see. No bad interaction with travelers or anything? Anybody coming through?
We don't normally get travelers down in the mines, or do you mean the town in general?
The town in general.
Ah, right, a different story. I mean, you can't please everyone. If I remember, there was a couple weeks ago we had a bit of an issue with someone getting a bit pissy with a tavern owner, something about their drink being off, I don't know. Tiefling woman, if I remember correctly, but
Rocky!
But nothing magic related or any
nothing magic
direct
related.
towards church. No.
Nothing I can think of.
What is it that you mine in these mines? Like mineral
Ores,
or
stone. Ores, stone. We
what
found
type of ores? Any brass or?
Well, generals, really. Iron, brass, copper. The usual general ones. Occasionally we find some gold, hence the golden mouth.
I see.
Crystals, occasionally.
You were gonna say something about recently?
Well, recently we did find something. Lower sections of the cave. It looks like ruins of something. We're not sure, but we're trying to get one of the church members to come down and have a bit of a look.
And we're
Would
right
you
here.
mind showing us?
We're working on
And
behalf of
I
the mayor.
gestured to Clary to show him the
I
certificate.
show him the paper. Here you go.
Yeah. Well, I suppose I can. I mean, it's up to you if you want to have a general look around, or just do you want me to take you straight there?
I mean, if there's nothing else to see.
I mean, the usual thing is just we got caves and things like that, but occasionally some ores and crystals just could be a thing that people were interested in. But yeah, I mean, like it's up to you guys if you want to go straight down. That's fine.
Do we want to rest beforehand?
I don't know, do we?
I don't know. Do you?
I'm fine without, but if people want to rest, I don't mind.
I mean, not to metagame, but I heard Max being really concerned about Mishra's health earlier.
Well, I mean, Mishra's fine now, so.
Oh, I know, he did heal, but he used spell slots to do it.
Well, how else are you going to heal? We don't really have that many health potions.
Exactly.
Yeah. I mean, you have one health potion, which still hasn't
I'll
been
be back
used,
in
and I'm
one
keeping
moment.
track of that. Okay. Yeah, I mean, like, I mean, listen, guys. Who's to say that there's something bad down there, you know?
I
DM.
don't know. I feel like there might be something bad down there. You can't just go into some ruins and expect it to not be all evil.
Said anything about it being evil, Krim?
No one did, but them's the rules about ruins.
Maybe you go down there, Krim, and there's this cool sword, and that sword is named the Clary kalimba or something. I don't know.
Yeah, but
Um,
there'll be some like mean
Is the kalimba
motherfucker
a musical
protecting
instrument?
it.
Shut up, Bodhi. Not right now. Not right now. Okay.
Let me be
Don't-
pedantic.
Don't get involved with this, please. I'm just trying to say I'm not evil all the time. Okay.
I'm not saying
Which
you're
is
evil.
that?
I'm just saying with the track record of ruins and how they're typically
Yeah.
portrayed.
Well, how many ruins have you been in that are evil?
I mean,
How
not
many
necessarily
ru-
evil, but tried to kill us. All of them.
How many ruins have you been in where something bad has happened?
All of
Pretty much
them.
all of them.
I heard Misty going all of them from another room. Yeah, that's my legacy, huh?
Yeah.
It's a good
okay.
legacy to have as a DM.
Yeah. I mean, it's up to you guys. Do you want to? You can take a rest if you like. You know?
Ah, fuck it. Let's go.
Let's go. Yeah.
I mean, unless anyone has
just
any
go.
objections.
I'm willing to just go in.
Let's go.
Yeah, I'm just gonna grab you all and just move you. Oh, yeah. You like after like a bit of time. Oh, you guys make your way through. You see this cool cave where the dwarf points at some stuff, and then this one where the dwarf also points at some stuff, and this one where the dwarf points at some stuff.
Oh, wow, that's
Man, he
some
really
cool
loves
stuff.
pointing at stuff.
And there's some more in here, and then he takes you to the staircase where he points at some stuff.
That's some cool ass stuff.
I know it is. I know it's some cool ass stuff. And then no, oh, hold on. And then you go downstairs. There's some more stuff. Oh my god. There's more
Who would've
stuff.
guessed?
I had to fucking line up that staircase on both maps. Okay, you're fucking welcome. Anyway, we'll breeze past some of the actually, fuck it, no, I'll do the description of the staircase, because that's the first part you guys are paying attention to. You kind of, like, travel through that small corridor, and you find, like, it's like a big, large, open hole in the ground. There's, like, a spiral staircase going down. As you're kind of traveling down, you see that, like, it branches off on multiple levels, but the dwarf leading you is kind of, like, just ignoring them. As you reach the bottom, it kind of stops at another small clearing. You can see, like, boxes of coal and things like that. I will let you guys move yourselves freely now, where I'll do the descriptions and stuff like that as you guys get there, because the other ones were more specifically for the cave chambers that you didn't go in. Yippee. Yeah.
There's no almond down the. I turn
Now
to the.
stop right there. No, I'm joking.
I turn to the
Jesus.
guy and let the ruins nearby.
Yeah, they're on this level. There's two in particular, but I'll show you them when we get there.
Okay, I continue down the tunnel.
Yep.
Oh.
Azrael kind of like follows along, doing their usual thing of sitting there and looking pretty.
Hell yeah.
So entering that chamber, you can see like a number of storage containers, as well as like various like carts. They're not mine carts, but they're like kind of like wheelbarrows. There are kind of like three branching corridors from this room. Towards the northwest of the map, you can hear the sound of water. Ooh. Towards the east, you can see what looks like a broken pillar, and towards the south, you see a long corridor, kind of extending out into the thing.
Okay, well, I'm kind of interested
Which one
in the
would you like to go
water.
The water.
The water.
Yeah.
I mean, heading northwest and following the sounds of water, you find a small cave chamber with like a little lake kind of thing. Again, the squares on this are 50 feet. So as you can see, that's about 200 feet.
Yikes.
Yeah, this is like 150 feet across.
Oh, you
Big-ass pool
edited
of
the
water.
ruler.
Big-ass
That's
pool.
cool.
Yeah, I pay attention. I do the small details.
I never
okay?
do that, so it was
I
surprising.
know. I do the things.
Hey, don't call
kinda
Trim
like-
out.
Yeah. You find a small cave chamber with a lake. I say small cave chamber. Small is relative to the rest of the chambers you've been in. There's like a kind of like a stream of water kind of like trickling from above in the roof. The sounds kind of like echoed down the corridor. The water is strangely blue. Like it seems almost too blue.
Like it was dyed blue?
Kind of. Like, have you seen that the videos of like, you know, like the bioluminescent like water?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's kind of like that. It's not glowing, but you can see like it's blue. You know, it's like it seems less clear and kind of like viscous, if that makes sense. It's not in my head.
Can I
I know
pick
what
up
I'm
a
just.
rock?
Yeah.
Thank you. Anyway,
Skinny, no!
I was
Mm.
no,
Roll
I was
a-
gonna
roll a-
stop just because you were still talking, but then you just stopped and let me. I was like, oh, okay.
Roll
I'd
a
like
perception
to-
check real quick.
No, I'm gonna toss the rock into the water.
As Nizora kind of tosses this rock, it's going to be a fairly impressive shot, seeing as you are X
Oh.
amount of distance away.
There you go. I'm now X minus
Yeah.
100 amount of
Yeah.
distance.
Bro's gonna start
Yeah,
doing
like
algebra.
Ooh,
Trigonometry's fun.
yeah.
No, it's
You kind of
not.
toss
You're
this
just a
rock.
nerd.
Play D&D, we're all nerds.
Shut up.
Shit, he's got us there. You toss the rock, yeah.
Yeah.
For a second, the rock kind of like bounces against it. You know, like, are you like over the head tossing it or like skimming it kind of thing?
I wouldn't really say over the head. I'm not going for power here. It's not a baseball pitch, but I'll like probably just pick it up underhand, throw it into the water so it plops.
Yeah.
Like
For a
somewhere
sec,
near
like,
the center of it.
Yeah. Kind of like as it does, you see like a ripple of water kind of like go out, and it's like the same kind of thing of the bioluminescence kind of thing, where it like, and it's kind of like a radar effect kind of thing, you know, where it's like a glowing blue ring kind of like spreads out. The rock seemingly vanishes somewhere under the water, but can't see it anymore.
Okay. Can I see anything under the water surface moving? Like that looks maybe
No.
unnatural?
Roll a perception check for me.
17 plus 2, so 19.
You can't see anything moving under the water.
Okay, why did you say under the water like that?
Because sometimes I say things in ways that I don't mean to. I feel
Okay.
like this is established by this, but you live with me, Misty. You know this.
Understandable.
Establish Max law.
I have issues with, like, saying things correctly.
Okay, it's fine.
I frequently mess up words, okay? We know this.
We know you're autistic, Max. It's okay. This is a safe space. So is everyone else in this call, except
Why-
maybe Tom.
Why is that the most passive-aggressive you've been, Misty?
I
You
don't
think Tom's
know.
not
Yes,
safe?
this is a safe space in a very passive-aggressive tone.
Are you saying Tom's not safe?
Feel safe!
Well, now I don't want to.
Feel safe.
It feels safe except for Tom. Are you saying Tom's not safe?
Tom isn't. No, never.
Well, I mean, you can't see anything moving under the water. Can't see like any plants or anything. You can't see any like living creatures. Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna Eldritch Blast the water.
Was she to target a creature?
I think the spell says something along the lines of you gotta target a creature, but I don't. I'm not usually. I'm not particularly fussy about that with certain things. Like if it's
That's
like
fair.
a spell where it's like fucking like dominate monster, that's kind of the one where it's like, yeah, you do have to target a creature. If it's
That's
like a
fair.
fucking like cantrip where it's like, I'm gonna just fucking pew pew with the water, you know, like that's yeah.
Understandable.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you Eldritch Blast the water.
Any kind of reaction from it, or?
Well, that's what I'm trying to decide.
Oh.
Oh, that's interesting.
Uh-oh.
Give me 2 seconds.
Uh-oh.
I know.
Uh-oh.
I need to roll something real quick.
Quick, create a poll. What's about to happen?
Can you guess what's about to happen on Allysair? Oh,
Ignore the explorer, but
Commercial
Eldritch.
break.
Bro, you
Who's
can't
that
convince me
Pokemon?
Dora the Explorer isn't an Eldritch horror.
That's
Who's
so
that
true.
Pokemon?
Nazora.
Hola, soy
What's your
Dora.
what's your modifier for Eldritch Blast to hit?
+7.
+7. Okay.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Like Nazora kind of like gathers this eldritch energy in their hands, this kind of like crackling blue and orange magic kind of, and they kind of like gather it for a couple seconds, and they kind of outstretch their hands. It fires out into the water. You see that the water like ripples for a second. And this blue and orange kind of light kind of mixes with the bioluminescence that you had seen before. And then, like, as it's kind of rippling outwards, it stops. And the ripple goes back in on itself. As it kind of hits the epicenter of where Nazora hit, you see it kind of crackles for a second. And the Eldritch Blast comes back. Nazora, that is a 15 to hit.
Holy shit! Hit.
Yeah? So Eldritch Blast is a D10, isn't it?
I believe so. Yeah.
Yeah, what's your... Because you've got Agonizing Blast as well, don't you?
I do.
Oh no.
That is
Fine.
12... That is 12 points of force damage, Nazora.
What?
Thank you.
It hits you with your own spell.
So basically what we're saying is Nazora raises her hand to very calmly fire a blast of this inky thing into the water, waits a second as the water ripples, and then just fucking shotguns backward enough to give her whiplash as this thing fires back in her
pretty much.
face.
As a point, I don't know if I'm willing to say that Nazora calmly casts Eldritch Blast on account of the fact that you have Agonizing Blast.
Did you put your name in the goblet of fire?
Kind of like...
Bulldog
Sorry.
calmly.
Sorry, I got that energy from when you said that.
That's gonna be lovely to listen back to later. It's just gonna be like, yeah, no, I like it. Kind of like fucking fires back. I'd say Nazora, make a strength save.
Strength save. Okay, I'm
Yeah.
at least not shit at those. Okay,
says.
1.
1. What's your spell
Technically
save
2.
DC? What's your spell save DC?
My spell save.
Yeah,
15.
50. Yeah, Nazora gets knocked prone.
Yikes.
Fun.
Yeah.
Fucking water! Okay, this is why I do not trust your fucking planet. Everything is weird. You have fruit you can trust and water you cannot. What is this?
The water is strange. That's not supposed to happen.
Mm.
What am I supposed to believe here?
Absolutely
looks like-
nothing.
I
The
think
dwarf
of
looks-
something.
Oh, sorry. The dwarf looks up and is like, haven't tried magic on it. Threw rocks, similar thing if when you guys did it, but aside from that, not much.
I'm gonna poke it.
You're gonna poke it?
I'm gonna poke it.
Okay. Okay.
Yikes.
You're gonna step up?
Yeah.
You're gonna do the thing? Gonna do the thing?
Yeah, I'm gonna reach out
Yeah.
my talon, and I'm gonna poke it.
Make a charisma save.
Oh. Okay. Oh, charisma save. Uh-oh, it's gonna be a straight roll. Oh no!
Nat 1.
Yeah.
Clary vanishes.
What?
We'll come back to that later.
Do
Well,
I want to
see
poke
ya.
the water now? I was debating poking it, but now I don't know if I wanna.
I think this is a very good place to take a break.
God damn you.
And Crim, we're gonna have a bit of a chat about Clary in the break.
Oh
Oh.
my god.
Are you about to make a new fucking... This better not be a new character, bro. I'm kind of invested in the bird.
Yes, do it.
We're gonna have a
It's
bit
just-
about
it's
bit of a
just-
chat
it's just gonna
about
be
Crim's
5 minutes,
character.
Are you gonna come into my room and I'm gonna have to mute myself? Is that what's gonna happen?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, we are.
God.
Yeah.
Misty, listen in. Be Christopher Lee on the
Hey,
door.
Misty, do you know the
Yeah.
break speech and shit?
I'm on the fence if I want to poke the water.
Well,
Can I send Doug to poke the water, please?
we're
Don't
not
send
in
Doug,
the
please.
session. Hold on. God's
God damn it,
sake.
Max.
God.
Don't
Let's-
send Doug.
Let's get back into the session. A little bit of a recap for the podcast watchers. They've
Watchers
been
even,
exploring.
huh?
Yeah, the watchers. Yeah. Shut up, listeners.
Well,
For
did
the-
you
for
know
the-
on
I watch
Spotify
podcasts all the
you
time.
can watch the live or the
You can
podcast.
watch the music videos for some
And that's
songs.
exactly what I do when I'm
Yeah,
driving.
but also for other podcasts, they have if they have a video, you can
Oh
also
shit, that's
upload them.
cool.
Yeah,
So it's just that's cool. I didn't know
Yeah,
that. Thank you, Tom.
Yeah, just
I
roll
learned
it, Adam.
about that because of
Yeah.
Timesicle has his podcast.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's-
yeah, same here.
Yeah.
Right. Anyway, for the podcast listeners, in the last part of this session, the party had done a little bit of investigation. Ooh. You guys have kind of been poking your head around, listening to the people of Gilvera. You're having a bit of a chat, having a little bit of a speaky speak, for making your way into the Golden Mouth, or the Gold Mouth even, not the Golden, Gold Mouth. The mine shaft of Gilvera. Heading down after talking to a dwarf who you never asked the name of, by the way.
Oh, he's our best friend now, though.
I mean, it's not
I
yours
don't
anymore.
respect dwarves, they are
Oh,
short.
wait,
Wow.
no, yeah. Wow.
Anyway, kind of having mentioned that they had discovered some ruins recently, they kind of brought you down to the lower areas of the mine. You guys found a pool of 2 blue water, which after fucking around for a bit, Clary decided to touch and vanished.
Whoopsie.
So you're not going to mention the fact that I shot an Eldritch Blast into the water and it shot
That's-
it back? Okay.
That's what is referred to as fucking around.
And finding out.
Yes, you
Yeah.
did fuck around and find out. Before we rejoin the party, Clary.
Yeah.
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 I'm really sorry to do this, bud.
No.
You
He's not
Find
sorry
yourself.
at all. Look at him.
you find yourself
At the
In
pearly
the-
gates.
well, you find yourself at the elemental plane of air. You see Brightforge Terminal off in the distance. No, I'm just fucking with you. As you your vision kind of dulls for a second. This strange pulling sensation, kind of just having taken effect. As you kind of regain your sight, you notice that the stone around you is different. It's changed color. It's kind of changed from this dark red orange color to a dark blue. It's kind of like streaked with the lighter shades of blue. So like, you can hear the sound of water crashing against something nearby. And as you kind of have a bit of a look around, you see that there is a large waterfall. There's a kind of like a little bit of like a raised walkway is the wrong word, but like a natural formation where the kind of like the floor kind of like goes to the top kind of thing. You see these kind of like pillars of rock kind of scattered around you. this room seems to have like a number of like glowing crystals and things, which cause the shapes of the shadows to kind of like stretch across the room, kind of unnervingly. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna try the psychic link.
Go on. What do you say?
Is this thing on?
Do we hear anything?
Nazora and Clunk, you don't hear anything.
Oh, damn it.
Damn.
What did you say was
Almost
in the
as if-
room?
There's a large waterfall. There's like a number of like kind of glowing blue crystals and things like that. There are these kind of like pillars of rock, kind of around you. It's like maybe 6, 7 in total. Yeah.
Could touch the water again.
Yeah. The water doesn't look the same here.
Fuck. Okay, I'm gonna take a look at these crystals.
Yeah. These crystals seem to just be kind of glowing. You can do a bit of, I guess it'd be an Arcana check, I
Oh,
guess.
I don't think I'm good at this, but that's okay.
I don't think you are. I
I'm
don't
not.
think you
Plus
are.
1.
+1?
19.
19? It seems like these just have some kind of like latent light magic in them.
Is this, like, cave lit up? Does it seem to have, like, a path that goes further in?
It doesn't. It seems like it's just one room.
Shit.
But actually, roll me a. What would this be?
Something they're good at.
Yeah, okay. Roll me a perception, real quick.
Yeah. Oh, 6. 5. 8.
8 total.
I rolled a 2.
Huh. As you're kind of looking at these rocks, you know, you have a bit of a look around the room as well, and you could have sworn that those pillars weren't there a second ago.
Hold up. I'm gonna walk towards the pillars.
Yeah.
Is the room lit up?
Yeah, it's lit up.
Okay, well, I'll walk towards the pillars.
Yeah, you walk towards them. What do you
I'm
do?
looking at them. Is there any, like, carvings or anything?
There's no carvings on them. You're looking at them, it's just rock formations of stone.
I'm touching it. I gotta stop touching
yeah.
things, but I'm touching it.
You touch it. It's stone. It's rock.
Man.
Yeah. Anything else you'd like to do?
I'm gonna look at the other pillars.
Yeah.
Is there
You go
anything
to-
different?
You go to a different pillar. Yeah. It's stone. It's made of rock. You know, it's the same.
This is where I die and starve to death.
Do you want to roll another perception check?
Yes. Yes, I would. 18.
That rock definitely wasn't there a second ago.
Hold up. That rock wasn't there a second ago. I'm going to the rock.
Well, as you look around, all of the rocks are in different places.
What?
They're all in different places now.
What do you mean by different places? Sorry. I'm confused.
So okay, imagine you're in a circle.
Mhm.
Yeah? Actually, fuck it. What I'll do is we're gonna pull up roll 20 real quick.
Yeah, I
what
need
I'll do is
pictures.
I'll do a picture for you, okay?
You need to describe the picture for podcast listeners, though.
For the podcast listeners, yeah. I've got a picture
Where are
and
you
I'm just
drawing
drawing
it?
like towards the top. Okay?
Mhm.
I will also move you to this page. I haven't done this map because I wasn't expecting you guys to get here so quick. But, it's a different story, but you know, yeah. So here's Clary. Okay,
Clary's in
Yeah.
the middle.
Clary's in the middle. So Clary goes up to this one and has a look.
The one
Yeah.
in the northeast.
Larry is currently surrounded by circles and ovals on a white
Yeah.
screen.
As you know, as that happens, yeah.
They're
Kinda
constantly
happens.
shifting.
Well, not the one you're looking at.
Okay, so I have to look at all of them to stop them shifting.
I mean, if you're looking at all of them, none of them move.
Are any of them suspiciously shaped like a peanut?
You're not here. You wouldn't know. But for Clary's sake, no. Are any of them shaped like an angel? No.
I'm fucking lost, bro. I don't know what to do.
Anyway,
I'm
that's
just saying no suspiciously.
anyway, we'll leave Clary for a minute.
I gotta
Clary
think.
Clary has fucked off into the corner over here. You guys kind of like see, Clary's in the top corner. Nazora, you see that or Nazora and Clunk, you kind of saw that as Clary touched this water, like it almost like in an instance the water kind of like viscositied over them. That's the
Okay.
word I'm going to choose to use. That's the verb I'm going to use, viscositied.
Yes.
Yeah.
Shakespeare would be proud.
Yeah. Like in like the kind of like this flash of blue light, Clary has vanished. Yeah.
Well, that is moderately concerning. Doug!
Dwarf's like, huh.
And then I summon Doug.
Yep.
Don't
I
you
don't
dare put
summon
Doug
him,
in the
he's been here
water.
the whole time. He comes out of my bag.
Don't
Yeah,
put Doug
I
in
mean-
the water.
I'm not going to put Doug on the map because it's a pain in the ass and I can't be bothered. But Doug
Yeah.
is here. Yeah.
Hey Doug, you want to go touch that? You want to go find Clary? Go touch that.
Don't. Oh my God, no! Don't put Doug in the water.
Doug doesn't seem too happy. Doesn't seem to want to go.
What's wrong? You go see Clary. Clary went there. You like her.
Doug kind of like hesitantly steps towards it.
That's good. Good
No,
Doug.
And then, like,
no.
Kind of like, like raises a leg, kind of like points towards it.
Yes.
No, don't.
Doug,
And it
I
touches
give-
the
I give-
water.
No.
Nice. Hold on.
Doug
Oh,
just
no, the
ends up
DM's
at a
thinking.
different place.
Maybe.
Oh no, the DM's thinking. We broke him.
I think I made a mistake.
Well, I think we're all going to
Oopsies.
make the same mistake.
I made a little bit of an oopsie.
I mean, Doug touches the water. You see this kind of like glowing blue light overtake it. Doug kind of like
Okay.
shakes his head for a second. Yeah, like this, like it's like, oh, don't like it, don't like it. You can't. I mean, you can speak to it telepathically, but he doesn't speak in a voice. He speaks in actions. I don't want to give Doug a voice. I did it for one shot, and that's that difference to that reality. Yeah, Doug just kind of shakes his head. The kind of gooey water, kind of like, you know how like a dog shakes itself off of water and it goes
Yeah.
flying everywhere. Yeah, just doesn't seem to have any effect.
Okay, so it doesn't work on Doug. That is really disappointing.
What do you mean disappointing?
Well, if Doug goes where Clary goes, then I use my psychic link with Doug. I see through his eyes, and I can see where Clary is. We
Well, I
communicate.
imagine Clary would have tried a psychic link by now if we can't find them. And considering we haven't gotten anything, I don't think your psychic link with Doug would have worked.
Yes, well, fuck you, so. I am concerned, though. I throw another rock in the water. Thank you, Doug. You get rations. And I give Doug a bunch of food.
and like grabs the bag, shakes it, like nuts and things like that drop on the floor, and he eats them all.
Because I've been saying good Doug and talking to Doug in a dog voice, Clyde has now come over and is trying to get me to play with him with his empty food thing.
Oh no.
Hi. No, I can't play right now.
Yeah, I mean, you chuck a rock, you chuck the rock in, same thing as last time. Kind of like this radar pulse outwards, and then the rock vanishes. Kind of like sinking below the water.
Does a rock
Okay.
appear on my side?
Yeah, that was gonna be my next question.
I don't like this silence.
A rock
Oh,
does
no.
not appear.
Man,
Crim's
what the
side.
fuck? What's the fucking point?
Can I investigate
feel
the
as
water
though-
to see if I can find any magical properties? I mean, it's clearly magical, but I don't know what the hell
you,
it's.
you could make an Arcana check. It's not that high of a DC. It's fucking magical.
Yeah, but I mean, like just try to discern like what
Fucking
it's
magic,
actually
mate.
doing.
That's fucking magic, isn't it? Oh.
I'd
Holy
like to
shit!
actually know like what the magical effects are, and not just that this water is weird and enchanted, and it's going to send people places.
Sorry, I feel like I went too mean there. Yes, you can make an Arcana check. Is this to like discover what kind of school of magic it would be, or like just the kind of purpose of it?
Just can it be both?
Yeah, sure. Fuck it. Why not?
All right.
Yeah, Clunk like dips his finger in, licks it. It's a 3. Clunk dips their finger in, has a bit of a lick.
If he licks and dips his finger and he fucking teleports.
No, that's just me saying shit for the sake of it. I mean, unless Clunk does dip his finger in and do
I'm just kind of
that.
staring at it right now, and I don't think I
Just like-
understand anything.
Clunk like stares at it a moment, and you just hear like boop, 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 boop. Just like smoke kind of like coming out of the side of your
It's
head.
just a dial-up modem.
Yeah.
Alright, well, I don't understand it.
Yeah.
You know, I'm gonna
Yeah.
ask Harry to stay here while I touch it.
Yeah. Okay. You can make a charisma check, Doug. Not Doug. You're not Doug. You're Clunk. Clunk. You can make a charisma check.
That's a 5. 4 + 1.
Clunk vanishes.
God damn it.
But
Ari, no wait. Nazora is gonna look at Clunk vanish, is gonna look at Mishra, is gonna look at the water, is gonna look at Mishra again, and then is gonna touch the water.
okay. Can you make me a charisma check? Charisma save. Sorry. As a point, Clunk.
Natural 20.
You appear next to Clary.
Where the fuck did you come from?
Natural
got a
20,
25
you
Came
say.
from.
20,
Yeah.
25, you say. Nazora jumps into the pool. There's a splash.
I didn't say that. I said I touched it.
You say you touched it. You touched the pool. The pool. Yeah. You don't
Just
go
in it.
anywhere. Yeah. You don't go anywhere.
Fuck's sake! And then I tried to drown myself.
Yeah,
no,
you
I'm
you
joking.
jump in. You jump in, splash, splish, splash, I'm taking a bath. To no effect. Hee hee hee.
Clunk, did you touch it too?
Yeah,
Why did you do that?
because I tried looking at it to understand if I could figure out what it was doing, and I couldn't.
Yeah, but now
So I
we're
decided to
both
touch it.
stuck here and we're both gonna starve to death.
Well, only one of us is gonna starve.
Oh shit, fuck, it's only gonna be me. You're gonna be here all alone. I'm
Can
gonna
I try to
die.
communicate with Harry?
Yeah, you can try and communicate with Harry.
Harry, if you can hear me, can you please just like paw at Nazora?
No response. Nazora,
Shit.
the cat doesn't do anything. It just kind of sits there, looks sad.
It doesn't work. I think we've gone very, very far away, or there's some sort of magic barrier.
You have no idea.
I swear if we're in a fucking bucket plane.
What the fuck?
That's why. So, for a little bit of context, I went into the room with Crib, said that they were okay, and then had to go and quickly read the whole fucking psychic message thing.
Yeah, I had
Because I
to.
needed to check.
So the
Yeah.
thing with Psychic Link is it's a mile.
You are much further than a mile.
Oh my
yeah,
fucking
oh my
god!
God.
One
And
one
Clunk.
might say you're not on a plane at the moment.
So all of these pillars and these rocks keep moving. They don't move when I look at them, and there's nothing else in this room. We're dead.
Are you
Why
telling me
looking
these
wasn't
rocks
a
are weeping
rock?
angels?
I don't know what that means.
Holy shit! No Doctor Who watcher.
No, I
estimate.
know what it means. Clary has no clue. I know what a weeping angel is.
Okay,
They
okay,
made me
okay,
poo
I don't-
myself as a child.
That's
Feel
fair.
that.
Quantum rocks. Nobody suspects a thing.
Schrodinger's rocks.
At the moment, we're Schrodinger's, Clary, and Clunk. So
I am not
Uh,
looking at each other.
what?
I'm not looking at each other.
I turn away from
Will you
Clunk.
move?
I mean,
I mean,
what?
I mean,
Max, you
I
have the
mean-
chance to do something really funny here.
I do have the chance to do something really funny.
I
mean,
don't
Clary,
understand what's happening.
Clary isn't looking at Clunk, and Clunk, you are able to move.
Alright. I'm gonna move over to this rock and just kind of stare at it.
Yeah,
See if I can understand why it's here and what it is.
yeah. You could make a nature check whilst Clary is sorting themselves out.
You know, I'll make a nature check.
Yeah.
I'm looking around, see if I find
Hilariously,
anything different.
I got another 4.
Another 4. What's your nature bonus?
+0.
You got a
Oh,
4.
you're a druid.
Yeah,
It's a rock.
yeah, but I have my proficiencies in medicine and survival.
Do you have Jimmy?
You could-
Did Jimmy come with us?
Jimmy came
He
with
is-
you. Actually, wait,
Oh,
hold on.
He is in my bag.
Jimmy would be here. Yeah.
We need Jimmy advice.
Oh my god, Jimmy, are you
Jimmy,
good?
Jimmy,
be our
Jimmy was the
savior.
key to this section. To this session.
Jimmy,
Had you
please.
not
This is why
picked
you
up Jimmy, you
always
would-
lead the DM on tangents at the start of the session.
Jimmy's like grabbed the side of their hands, like.
What?
Max, I didn't pick.
We
Did
did
not
not
come
hear
through.
that.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Sorry, I forgot that it doesn't do the high pitch. Jimmy's like, oh, what the hell happened?
That's a good question. I have no idea.
I don't like this.
Yeah, we don't either. Can you help us? We're stupid.
You can't speak to Jimmy. You can't speak to Jimmy.
This was never clarified. I just thought he spoke and we could talk to him.
Not
Does he
you.
speak Druidic?
He speaks Druidic.
Okay, that's what I
What's
thought.
this fucker saying?
Listen, I have never seen Druidic used at all. This is the chance. this is Clunk's moment to shine. Yeah, Jimmy's like, what the hell's happening? And Clara, you hear it as like rocks kind of like scraping together.
Ew.
I
Yeah.
got no idea what's happening, but we're trapped somewhere after touching some weird goopy magic water.
That's weird.
Yeah,
Why did you
happen to
do
know anything
that?
about- Well, Clary did it
That's
first.
silly.
I got worried, so I was trying to look
Oh.
at the water,
Oh, okay.
and then
Ah,
yeah, I got sent here.
I don't know.
Your mic is peaking so much.
Sorry. Jimmy's kind of like looking around. It's like, I don't know. This might be. I'm gonna roll an intelligence check for Jimmy. What are we
Who's
thinking?
gonna fire?
-5 to Jimmy. Jimmy's got a 0 in intelligence. No, he needs a minimum like 6 for language understanding. No, minimum 4 for language understanding, isn't it?
Yeah.
Alright, fuck it. Jimmy gets a flat roll. Okay. Jimmy kind of like scratches the side of his head with his pebbly hand. He's like, this could be the hidden falls I heard people talk about.
The Hidden Falls.
Yeah. It's like there's a thing in the caves in where like miners have said that they've seen like a cave appear and disappear, but like whenever they go and grab someone to show them, it's gone.
Hmm.
Not much. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay, Jimmy. I'm
Please
gonna
don't
relay all
throw
this.
me.
Why would I
Aww.
throw you? Why would I throw
Bro,
you, Jimmy?
Max gave us a fucking pebble with PTSD.
Wait, Jimmy.
Post-traumatic stone disorder.
I would
You could
never
have said
throw this
pebble
guy. He's
traumatic
too
stress
pure.
disorder.
This is going to be
I
the
could.
big thing. It's going to be the whole aim of the campaign is you got to help Jimmy get over his fear of being thrown. And that's gonna be how you kill the BBEG. Yeah, I mean you could relay this all to Clary, which is what I imagined you were going to say before I cut you off with stupid jokes.
That was what I was gonna say. Yeah, but the joke was very funny.
Okay, thank you. This is the kind of shit that I need.
Okay, so we know where we are. How do we get out?
Maybe. Yeah, I don't actually know.
Does Jimmy know?
Jimmy does
I
not
don't-
know.
Dang.
Jimmy don't know shit.
Yeah, you give him a flat roll.
Yeah, give him a flat roll because he's got base. Like he can count to 4. You know, like
That's good enough
Like, you
for
can
me.
only count to 4.
yeah,
It's like that song.
yeah,
That's good
Ye
enough for
old-
me.
yeah. I can only count to 4.
Misty's gonna
Yeah, I mean-
punch you.
Yeah, I mean, back in the other realm. Ooh,
Woohoo.
we're gonna go back. We go back to the future. As you guys are kind of having a bit of, you guys are kind of having a bit of a chat about what to do. Let's say maybe like a couple minutes have passed. Yeah. Azrael kind of like grabs like the side of their head. Not in like a pained way, but like a more distraction. Like they're distracted by something, kind of like, like with like there's like a bug flying around them or something like that. It's like you kind of like grab the side of your head and like scratch it a little bit.
Is bro good?
And you see that their eyes kind of like glow blue for a second.
Ooh.
For the sake of Squid listening, I hope Squid's listening. And I hope Squid's here. I hope Squid's here in spirit. After a couple seconds, Azrael kind of looks up and is like, I don't know what that was about, but something is pulling me in a direction. Kind of has a bit of a look around, kind of unsure on where to go next.
This Azrael.
Yeah. Sorry, I can't do the Azrael voice.
Yes.
On account of it's not my
Do
voice.
you mean pulling you?
I don't know. There's something guiding me, I guess.
As hesitant as I am to leave Clunk and Clary, I feel as though they have made their own mess. Harry, would you like to stay here, or would you like to come with us?
Time for a D4. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-doo-boo.
Where does Harry go?
Harry kind of like just sits down and kind of like just like starts like
Starts licking his balls.
licking his balls. Yeah.
Okay, well, I leave Doug here with
Harry
you.
wouldn't be neutered. Yeah, Doug kind of just like
Just
sits
in
down
case.
and is like, yeah.
And I guess we go. Mishra, you come with us in Azrael, or you stay with Annabelle?
I'll say.
Yeah.
Works
Yeah.
for me.
There. Okay. So, where would you two like to go?
Wherever Azriel's feeling pulled.
I mean, Azriel kind of like, yeah. Azriel kind of like leads you over to this chamber over here.
Okay.
Bless you, I heard
So these
that.
ruins. That sneeze shook the house.
It did.
Dude, I had it earlier where I sneezed like fucking 11 times in a row. It was awful. I hated it.
Yikes.
Every
This bro
second of
has
it was
allergies.
awful. Yeah. You kind of have a bit of a look around. As you kind of enter this room, you see like a number of like kind of destroyed pillars and things like that. But one of them, like the most complete one, kind of like it's fairly goddamn fucking huge. It's a big pillar. Yeah. As you guys kind of look at it, you can see that it's quite damaged. You can see that there's like text on it. Do either of your characters speak Celestial?
Ooh, excellent question. One moment.
Azriel might.
Yes.
Azriel does as well. Yeah. Like, a lot of it is damaged. But one thing that you do see is like there's like a creature on it, kind of like depicted on this this pillar. It's a very large, like serpent-like creature. It has 4 eyes. But the only bit of text that you can see next to it says Varus Imhepta.
Can I get a
Yeah.
spelling of that, please?
Yep, I will. I was just about to put it in Nomite. So
It's gonna be a
Varus. So VARUSIMHEPTA. Varus Imhepta.
Okay. Does this mean anything, or is this like would I
To your
know what
knowl-
this means,
To your knowledge,
or does it look more
doesn't.
like a name or something?
It's more like a name.
Okay.
Azriel kind of like looks around. He's like, it's not this room. But there was something here. There was something here.
Was like recent, or was like long ago?
Recent. The pulling sensation. It was here, but it's moved.
Okay.
It's south, and kind of like he starts to kind of head down to the other room.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna follow. I'm gonna
Yeah.
be watching him the whole time that I do, though.
Yeah. I mean, Azriel kind of walks in, and you see this. I mean, you're traveling for a while. You maybe like 2-3 minutes. It's a long corridor.
2-3
kind
minute
of-
long.
I know. You kind of stumble into this large chamber. There's a cylindrical statue, I guess is the best way of describing it. On it, you notice like various inscriptions. But one in particular catches your eyes. 2 creatures, both locked in a fight. One seems to be the serpent creature you had previously seen, but Nizora, you recognize the other.
Is it a calabash?
A long, worm-like body with etchings of the stars in it, wrapped around the serpent like a chain.
Oh shit! Have it?
From what you can see, yes, this is Tevitt.
Okay. Do I feel anything in kind of
In my bones.
relation to this?
I can't feel anything in my bones.
Given that I've consumed Tebbit.
Well, no, you You had a bit of their fucking energy. If you had consumed Tevit, you'd be dead. I'm gonna be honest.
No.
If you had consumed Tevit, you would not be Nazora anymore, and you would be out of the
That's
campaign. Well, not out of the campaign, but Nazora would be out of the campaign.
Zora was just a little bit hungry.
I got the munchies for dragon.
There's a
So I
moment,
don't feel anything in
Nazora.
relation to this. Oh.
It was me more deciding what happens. There's a moment. You feel something in you. A sense of concern. As if you had discovered something that it's hard. Whilst you have spoke with Tevit and you've somewhat linked yourself to Tevit, you aren't the same as Tevit.
Yeah.
You kind of have this feeling of concern, but you also have this kind of feeling of regret, I guess, would be the best way of saying it.
Okay.
However, hold on. I need
I'm
something.
in suspense.
I know. However, we're gonna cut away from Nazora for a moment.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Yeah. As Nazora, kind of this is happening at the same time. Nazora discovers this cylindrical statue. These feelings of regret, concern, kind of bubbling away inside of them. Not enough to influence their emotions and decisions, but knowing that these feelings are there. Clary,
Uh-oh.
there's a moment. The world begins to spin, and your vision begins to fade. Clunk, you notice that Clary seems to stand still, unresponsive.
I'm a sanding clunk, don't worry.
There's a glow coming from Clary's bag. A light white color. Very bright. Clary, you find yourself in a void. A void surrounded by stars. Floating. It's cold. It's cold here. As you do, the stars around you begin to shift and churn. Almost as if a body of an immense creature was moving. You see in the distance a pair of golden nebulas. They seem to be moving closer to you. And as they do, a draconic face begins to take form. Their scales filled with stars. For a moment, they look at you. They seem to study you. They study you. They look at you. It's hard to describe.
Staring into my soul.
Yeah. And then you see light. Their scales are filled with a blinding light. But for a second, you can't see. After 2-3 seconds, the light dims and you don't see the dragon anymore. You don't see this worm anymore. The figure of presumably Tevitt has vanished. But you're not alone. About 20 feet in front of you, you see a figure. A humanoid figure. Which begins to float towards you effortlessly. They stop about 5-10 feet away from you, standing at about 9 foot tall, with
Combat range.
large. Thanks. They stand about 9 foot tall, large muscles. They have kind of a dark caramel skin, covered by the purest white robes you have ever laid eyes on. They golden waistband around them. Their face is smooth. You see maybe the faintest shapes of scales kind of towards their neck. Almost like a collar. Long hair kind of flows out down towards their knees. A deep dark blue filled with stars. The edges glowing with a white light. A smile kind of flashes across their face, and you see kind of the fangs at the corner of their mouth. The eyes open, filled with swirling green and gold. The same as the worm you had just seen. You see a pair of chain bracelets made from gold are around this figure's wrists.
Oh?
Hello.
Hello?
It is nice to finally meet you. Properly, at least.
Do I get a name?
I think you already know it.
Max, I'm stupid. I don't remember the name.
Get it?
Is it Tevitt's human form?
Yeah,
Okay.
it is.
Wood. Sorry.
Of course. Of course.
Oh.
And for the record, there is a reason why you're meeting this and not Mizora.
That's fair.
Yeah. Your party, your group, are learning things. I'm sorry that I can not speak to you as frequently as you may need it. And I'm sorry that I cannot speak to you and give you all the answers you seek.
Then what's the purpose of talking to me now?
Your companions, Nizora and Asriel, have discovered my past.
Yo, what? Sorry, I didn't catch that.
Past.
Past.
Yes.
Okay. Sorry, it's really hard to hear in the with the voice changer.
Okay, I will... Is this better?
Yeah.
Okay. Whilst it is not a past I am ashamed of, it is my past nonetheless. Something that the mortal races shouldn't know.
Again, sorry for repeating the question. Why are you telling me this?
You carry the most... how to phrase this? One of the largest portions of my being. I have been able to speak to Nizora because of them ingesting my power directly, but you carry the densest form of myself. it has taken a while to grow this connection, but with Nazora discovering this knowledge, I did my best to push through and complete the link.
I don't know what you want from me. I'm trapped in this room. I can't do anything.
You do not need to be worried. The room you are in is of no harm. Whilst it may seem impossible to get out of, the answer will be with you shortly.
Perfect.
Yes, well, you can thank Asriel for that. Strange, as much as I've been growing a connection with you all, Asriel has been the hardest to connect to. But that is a conversation for another time. The room you are in is linked to uncertainty. The nature of this room is a constant flux. Things will change if you are not observing it.
Schrodinger's waterfall.
Running his fucking advice.
Hmm.
That wasn't Clary saying that.
I know. Mainly,
But it was Nazora. No.
mainly because Schrodinger doesn't exist yet. Ooh.
We should put Harry in a box.
No, it's because Schrodinger hasn't been created yet.
We
He
should put
hasn't been a
Harry in a
concept
box.
yet.
All
Is
I'm
the cat
saying.
inside the outside?
Much Harry.
Anyway, Tebbit kind of looks around, and kind of looks at you and is like, the answer will be with you shortly. Asriel has, or seems to have, some connection to planar magic. It's uncommon with the mortal races, but they almost seem to be able to detect rifts of planar magic. An ability I hope they use well. As that kind of, as that is said, you see the kind of, some of the stars around you have kind of like gathered into it's a strange symbol. And for a second you kind of hear various sounds of people talking. You can almost see a kind of a spectral illusion of Nazora and Asriel standing at this cylinder to sorry, I got distracted. You can see them kind of looking around at this pillar with knowledge and things like that. The final thing kind of Tevik goes to say, unless you have anything you would quickly like to say, but you can feel this kind of connection diminishing quickly.
I have questions, but I have a feeling you wouldn't answer them.
I can do my best, but
Maybe another time.
again, I can do my best to answer a question before I leave with my final bit of advice.
Thing is, I said that hoping a question would come to me.
So real for that.
You were hoping and praying, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, I was. I got
A bit of a thing.
I'm thinking
yeah.
real hard.
Yeah.
Fuck.
You got nothing?
I got nothing.
Wait, no, we can think about this. Give me a second.
I'm thinking.
This is fun.
What is that? Right, because you can see Nazora and Azrael, right? Can they see
Yeah.
the cylinder? Can they see the obviously like the mural thing that we're saying?
Yeah, can I see what they're seeing?
You can't see like the.
Obviously, I
You
can't
can see
read
it. Yeah,
the writing.
no, yeah. You can't read the writing, but you can see what it is. Yeah, I'd say that.
Okay.
I'd say a good question is who is it?
Who is that?
Mhm.
Thank you, Creel.
You're welcome. It's like I heard
haven't been
Nazora
that good.
talking to me, wanting that question
Yeah,
answered.
Nazora actually says that in character
Yeah.
to Azrael, and Azrael's like, I have no fucking clue.
Yeah.
He
What,
kind of
what is
takes
that?
a moment. Varus Imhepta is one of this universe's 5 planesmiths. One that was sealed away for your protection. Beware him. I feel the restraints are diminishing. And with that, the stars begin to dim. The humanoid figure takes a couple steps backwards, seemingly transforming back into this large worm-like figure. And Clary, you kind of feel yourself coming back to your own body. This vision fading. Cutting back to Azrael and Nazora. We'll have a little bit of a moment with those guys later. Yeah, you guys kind of
Who is that?
yeah. I can't say I know for sure. I haven't heard this name before, but
This is where you felt people.
yeah. And as that's as he does, you notice that in the corner of the room there is a glowing blue light.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have a look at that from a distance at first.
Yeah, I mean, it just looks like a cave entrance, really.
Okay, I'm gonna go over and have a little inspect. I'm gonna look through Doug's eyes to just see if Mishra and Harry and everyone are alright first.
Yeah, they all seem to be all right. Yeah, they all seem fine.
Okay, cool. Then I'm gonna go to the blue light and have a look closer.
Yeah, sorry, I'm fucking just stopping. Azrael's just gonna keep an eye on the cave entrance. Yeah, I mean, you kind of pop your head in. You kind of make your way down. I mean, like, how far do you go in, really? Are you going until you encounter resistance, or?
I'm gonna say yeah. I'll probably go, but only if it's like comfortable enough for me to maneuver well enough.
Yeah. I mean, like, there's space
Like,
for
if
you
it's
to maneuver.
Tight squeeze, I'm not gonna go down.
Yeah, I mean, like, you make your way in. You notice that over time the sand, like the red sandstone, like begins to change color, like a kind of a dark blue streaked with lighter shades of blue. You hear the sound of a waterfall.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna throw a stone further in.
Yeah, you throw a stone, kind of like clatters against the ground. Clunk and Clary, you hear the sound of a stone kind of clattering to the ground nearby.
That's a new sound.
Yep.
You know,
Yeah, I mean-
Tevin said the room is linked to uncertainty, so what if I become certain that there's an exit?
Why didn't I think of that?
Yeah. I mean, you hear the sounds of footsteps kind of coming towards you.
I am certain that there is an exit.
Yeah. Kind of hear the I imagine the footsteps kind of stop for a second, and kind of
Do I hear
Nizora
Clary's
enters
feet?
the room. Yeah. You enter the room.
Can I see them?
Yeah, you can see them.
Yeah.
I mean,
Clary's
Clary and Clunk,
eyes are closed.
Yep, that's something I was going to ask. Are they closed?
I'm going to leave mine open.
Yeah. I mean, Clunk, you see Nizora enter the room. Clary, you don't. I imagine Clary sat there going like, "There's no place like home. There's no
Yeah,
place like home."
yeah.
Yeah.
Zora's gonna look between Clunk and Clary, then just silently walk towards Clary and just clap in her face.
That sounds like a stealth check.
Against my passive perception, baby.
Yeah. Which I would say
Okay,
would
well, the
have a-
flat roll beat your passive perception, so
16.
That's a 21, 19 flat roll.
yeah, that beats it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm going to say nothing and let this play out.
Yeah. Okay.
So
Oh my god, Clunk shenanigans. Oh my god.
white stuff shoots out of Clary's cloaca.
Holy shit! Why the fuck? Clunk! I open my eyes.
Why do you have your eyes closed like that?
Nizora, what? Where
What
did
are
you
you doing?
come from?
Over there?
You didn't
Yep,
come
you-
through
you
the
point
water?
and there's a-
Why is it glowing in here?
I mean, Nizora points and there's a corridor.
I did.
What?
It's best not to ask.
You know, for once I think I understand.
Mm.
No, I
Me and
don't think
Ezreal
I
found
do.
something, and I don't want to leave them alone.
Oh shit, yeah, you
Mm.
did. You found something.
Wait, what?
Okay, so I
What?
just had a vision with Tevet.
Oh no.
No, it was fine. He seemed fine.
He's never fine.
He was
He's
in
an
his human
asshole.
form for a change. I'd never seen that before.
Oh, okay. So,
Oh.
to me, you come all big, intimidating. To Clary, you show little bitch. I see how it is. I see how it is.
Well, no, he actually showed me, like, a little bit of what you and Asriel saw. Like, I could see you standing in the room.
cylinder?
The cylinder, yeah. And the name.
Okay, did he tell you anything about it? Because I have some choice questions for him.
Well, you know, what was gonna be your first question?
Who is that?
Well, that is, Varus and Hepta. I'm sure you've already read that.
Oh, I saw that on a pillar somewhere.
Yeah, apparently he was a plainsmith. Sealed away for our
He
protection.
fucking what?
I think he made planes and fucked with planes. I think that's what that means. Like a weaponsmith or armorsmith, but for planes.
As a thing, none of you guys have heard of
Pinky?
plainsmiths before.
The thing is, I'm getting that based on context clues.
I mean, no, literally, he. More so, I'm saying you haven't heard the title plainsmith before.
No, but I am
Um,
guessing what it means.
Yeah.
And beware him because his chains are breaking or whatever.
Oh, wunderbar. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know why I said that. Nizora
Why are
doesn't
you
speak German.
German? Is that what fucking? Is that what we're gonna canonize the fucking Kalashtar
Yeah, that's
people's?
secret language that Nizora's
Yeah,
been
the
speaking.
It's
Corey.
German.
Corey.
German.
Yeah, so that happened.
Okay.
And then, you know,
I am
also I did note something interesting, Nizora, you'd like to know this.
okay.
So, in his humanoid form, he had gold bands around his wrists.
What kind?
Did they look
they
like
weren't-
Nizora's?
No, they didn't
No,
look
I
like
think he had gold
Nizora's. They were more
chains.
like they were like thick chains.
I thought the same when he was speaking, but then he said chain, and I was like,
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if
Um,
that's linked or anything, but I thought it important to point that out.
Well, I would hope that if it was linked, the motherfucker would say something. and I just yell into the cave. Anyway, talk while we walk, because Azrael is alone with the cylinder thing, and he was saying some sus shit, so I want to make sure he's okay, you know?
Okay.
Mm.
He
As
did
a
also
point,
say the
as-
room was filled with uncertainty and the answer would reveal itself soon, so I was like, oh, I'm certain there's an exit, and, you know, there was an exit, so that was what that was about.
I also just walked through a tunnel.
No,
and
let me
found
have
you
this.
quite
Let
easily,
me
so-
have this.
Sure, yes, you manifested exit. Good job.
Thank
Larry.
you!
I mean,
Brain.
do you guys start heading out?
Yeah.
Yeah. The corridor is different. I mean, you still make progress and you still get out, but it wasn't the same as when you came in, Misora.
Fucking weird.
There's a couple turns and things that you know, wasn't the same as when you went in. Yeah.
So we get back to Azrael.
Yeah, you guys make it out. Azrael's kind of
thank
still
God,
there,
that stupid pocket
keeping an
plant.
eye on the entrance. Like, okay.
So where's Mishra?
Oh, he stayed with the cat and dog.
I'm gonna go get Harry and Mishra.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Yeah. I mean,
I just tell them to come. And I'm just gonna psychic link to Doug and just say, like, hey, come here and bring those two. And then I like to imagine Doug starts herding them. Like a sheepdog.
well, you say that.
Okay.
You say that.
Do you say that? That is
It doesn't work.
What do you mean?
You say, isn't the range like 100 feet?
Yeah, it's 100 feet. You're 1,000. You're a kilometer away from them at the moment. No, you're not. That's not how that.
Not
Right.
even close.
1,000 feet in meters.
In
You are
actual
300 meters
numbers.
away.
Yikes, that's a bit far from a kilometer, Max.
Hey, listen, I'm sorry. Shut the fuck up. I don't care about feet.
Christ, bro doesn't sound sorry. Bro sounds angry.
I'm pissed off.
Pissed.
I just did a whole section of this where I was pulling shit out of my ass.
What the shit out of me.
What?
What?
Excuse me?
Misty,
What?
bro.
What?
Don't worry about
Right,
it. I'll
anyway,
worry about it.
Anyway, fucking Nazora tries to contact Doug and it doesn't work.
Probably walk over
God
there.
damn it.
Yeah.
So I'm just walking over.
Azrael's gonna stay in the room. Kind of there's something's on about that. I don't want to leave it alone yet.
I'll stay with Azrael.
Yeah. I mean,
I'm
you've got
just gonna collect
the
everyone
circle
from the lake.
Yeah. I mean, you get all of your familiars and things like that. Mishra, are you going with, or?
Yeah, I'll follow
Yeah.
the kids.
Yeah. Yeah, you all kind of end up in this bottom room after a bit. Yeah, this entranceway glowing kind of a lightish blue. Yeah. This pillar, you all kind of have your own look at it. You will see the inscriptions a bit clearer now of this large serpentine creature, this what you can assume is Varus and Hepta. They have these large ridges on their back. There's like, it almost looks like magma is kind of flowing out of these ridges. And there are, you also see Tevet kind of wrapped around them like a chain. This kind of glowing light seems to be kind of like radiating from them. Actually, if you want to roll me a perception check quickly.
All of us?
All of
Fifth
you.
grade.
All of you. All of you. All of you.
Alright.
All of you.
24.
14.
24?
Nat 20. So
Nat
26.
20. 24, 26.
Perception, 11.
Yep. 11.
Azora got 14.
14. Mishra and Nazora, you don't see this. Actually, can someone pull up?
I've got
Azrael's
Azrael's sheet open up already.
Can you? What's their modifier?
Perception +4.
+4. 14. Okay, so Azrael, Mishra, and Nazora, you guys don't notice this. But Clary and Clunk, you have a bit of a look at it, and you can see in like kind of the it's damaged. There's like a lot of like not scars. Scars is the wrong word. Like chips and cracks, and almost as if the stone has been eroded away. But you see like almost three other figures. One of them appears to be like a more like dragon-like figure, like a stereotypical dragon. Big wings, legs, things like that. One of them is smaller, almost humanoid, and the others almost appears like a manta ray.
Awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean that's what you guys notice. They seem to be watching is a strong word. But they are nearby. There aren't any names or anything like that. Yeah.
Does there seem to be a way to advance further in, or is this?
What into the? What do you mean advance further in?
As in, like, into, like, the room? Like, is there some weird, like, button we...
There's not any that you can see, but there is the room that you can still see the entrance to where you and Clunk were.
happens if we go back? Because it said the room
mean-
was
Oh.
uncertain. It might have changed.
Yeah, but it also might mean that the fucking entrance disappears and we can't get out again.
I'm all for gambling on it.
Why not?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going back through.
Clary goes in. Clary goes in.
You
Who else is going?
mentioned to Nazora as well. That it looked
Azriel's gonna go
different.
in as well.
It looked different the last time they went through it. It looked different to me.
Yeah, it looks different.
Oh.
Azriel goes in with Clary. Is anyone else going in?
Nope.
I'll go
No.
in.
Clunk goes in. Mishra, are you going in?
No.
No. So Mishra and Nazora stay. Yeah, I mean, you guys all kind of make your way in. You know, the corridors are different and all that. You still find yourself in this room with a large waterfall. The formations of stone have changed, and it almost seems as if there are the shadows move. Something strange is here.
Azrael, do you feel anything?
Azrael's eyes are blue.
That's new.
The irises have changed color.
At the shoulder.
They're conscious and aware that it's something that you had maybe only just clocked onto. Azrael looks around and is like, something about this place is I don't feel right.
In what way?
This doesn't feel like it is. It feels like I'm moving through things. I kind of like have to take like a moment to kind of like breathe, like catch their own breath. Something bad.
Oh no.
Something bad happened here. or will happen here, or has. There's just like a moment of panic on their face. We need the others. We aren't alone in here.
Psychic link, maybe? Dinozora? Get your ass in
Okay.
here now.
Hold on.
Bring Mishra.
Hold on. Grim, I'm gonna need you to roll a percentile dice.
Ooh, okay. I need to get them out of this fucking box now. I've got nails.
I know. Ooh.
Get out! Get out! There we go.
Feel that.
Ugh. Who?
2.
Two.
2. Oh, that's not good. Nazora, you don't hear anything.
Oh, fuck! Is Harry still
Hey,
out
hey,
there?
Yeah, I was just about to ask about Harry.
I mean, Clunk, would you have left Harry out there?
No.
Ah!
Then no, Harry is not out there.
Moldy, sometimes lying is okay.
But I'm not lying. I'm not lying about where if I'm bringing Harry with me.
Oh. I mean, you could always go back, Clary.
Yeah, but then it'll change.
Not if we stare at it.
Look at everything.
Mm.
Do not let anything
I mean-
out of your sight.
I mean, I don't have to blink, so I think it's gonna be pretty okay.
Plunk's head starts spinning at about 50 miles an hour. It's like a 3D camera.
He just scans the whole room.
It
Yeah.
eventually
Yeah.
unscrews itself.
I fucking rush back.
Yeah, I mean, it's like 2-3 minutes this time. Are you gonna be sprinting the whole way?
Yeah.
Are you gonna be double dashing, buddy?
Yeah.
Because you can double dash,
I can.
but what I would ask if you're gonna double dash is I'm gonna
Would that
need you to
change
make
the
a con
amount of
save.
time?
It would change the amount of time, but
By how much?
You
I
are,
need
like-
to know. I need to know things before I commit.
like you're going like two minutes of like you could probably cut it down to like 1.5 minutes.
It's not worth
like-
it. It's not worth it.
Were you gonna do your teleporty thing?
I could.
You could, but that's it's one use ability.
It's a one
and-
use. Yeah.
Yeah.
I am not gonna double dash if it only takes off
Are you
30
gonna-
seconds.
I don't know, maybe 1 minute. I'll be nice. I'll say you can get 1 minute. You can cut the time in half, Trim.
Oh, fuck. Oh.
The indecision is palpable.
Do I do it? This could. Fuck it.
Fuck it.
You
Alright,
never
buddy,
get
I need a
anyone
con
taking
save.
risks. This is
I
gonna
need
bite me
a
in the
con
ass.
save.
This is gonna bite me in the ass. 17.
17. You're fine.
Ah.
You don't gain any You don't gain any levels of exhaustion.
Thank fuck.
But like you fucking like I don't know. Are you running? Are you flying? Like it's wide enough for you to fly through these areas.
I mean, flying's faster than walking.
Yeah.
Only.
You fucking like launch out the edge of the out of the entrance of the the cage, not the cage, the cave. I don't know, like you're catching your breath for a second. I don't know. I haven't decided if Aarakocra sweat or not, but like you are visibly tired from like doing that.
Okay.
I don't think birds sweat, so I don't think
No.
Aarakocra should.
No.
Your cloaca is just. Oh,
Bro, don't talk about my
Evaporate,
cloaca.
It's cooled down by evaporating water through their respiratory tract.
okay. I
Nozora?
have no idea what that meant.
Mishra? Get your asses in here now.
Right, okay, fair enough.
In the words of Azrael, something bad.
I'm already running.
Yeah. Corridors are different again. As you make your way through, you kind of, you reach everyone. You see that Clunk and Azriel are. I mean, Azriel is kind of like fallen to a knee at the moment, like catching his breath. There is something that is just clearly bothering them. Clunk, I mean, you've had a look around. I don't know, like, Clunk, you've been looking around. Would you focus on Azriel in this moment, or?
Probably not. I'd probably just try and keep the room as same as possible.
Yeah. I mean, no one's perfect, Clunk.
I'm trying
Every
my
now and
best.
again. Yeah, you try your best. You know what? Let's make this a roll, Clunk. Let's make this a roll.
Concentration?
Can you roll? Concentration.
Alright, let's see here. That is 12.
12? I mean, Azriel takes, like, heavy, labored breaths. And sometimes you start to worry. A quick glance every now and again to make sure that they are okay. This element of caring and wanting to make sure that your friend is okay is a noble sentiment, but things change because of that. Formations of rocks move around. The location of the waterfall itself changes every now and again. And something begins to shift. You hear the sounds of footsteps in places that you can't see. 1, 2, 4, 8, 16, maybe more. You are not alone in this room. You can't see them, but there is somebody else here with you. And that is where we are going to end today's session.
Oh my
God damn
god!
Thank you, everyone, for coming to this session.
Holy
You guys
shit.
took
Cliffhanger.
a little bit of a different route there, but we end our session today in the hidden falls of the Gold Mouth. I'm very excited for next week.
Oh no. I hope Squid could be here.
I hope Squid could be here as well. God damn it! God fucking damn it! I need Squid here. This was
miss
Squid's
them.
arc.
I miss them.
I miss them too.
No, this because we touched the funny water.
We did touch the
Oh.
funny water.
Well, no, you would have gotten here eventually. It's just the funny water was the funniest way of getting you here.
What's that fucking 2 on the percentile? Fucking hell.
Yeah. So the way that
Real
worked,
roll.
the way that worked, by the way, is I was basically giving it the sending chance, and that's a 5% chance of failing.
Oh my god.
So
That's really
that's
funny.
on you, buddy.
That is on me, and that's
Um,
really funny.
Yeah. If you've liked today's stream, you're welcome to check us out on various social medias. You can join our lovely Discord server. We do counting there. It's great.
We count.
I just suck at
yeah.
it though.
No, we do great.
What are we on
Didn't
at
we
the moment?
lose our last streak at like 200?
We're at 169 at the moment.
No, we're not.
17.
Fuck. Matt Tom, we almost said that at the same time. That would have been terrible.
I would have cried.
I'm
I
going
wouldn't-
back to find all the times we failed.
But yes, you can find us on various social media platforms as well as our Spotify account where we put these VODs. Oh my god, they're so
Ooh.
cool. I know.
We have failed a total of 49 times.
Jesus fucking Christ, that's fucked up.
Actually, no, 47 because one of them was setting up the bot, one of them was at joining.
Okay.
Our first fail was at 1.
Okay. But yeah, we will see you next week where the
Whoa.
party enjoy their time in the Hidden Falls with no one having kept an eye on the exit.
Oh, fuck.
Oh,
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Goodbye.
No, I'm already scared
And
enough.
sharks
Bye.
in my ass.
It's almost as if I had planned this.
Oh no! Well, goodbye, everyone. I'm gonna go cry.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Goodbye, everyone. We'll see you next week.
See you next week. Bye.
Bye.